Start. Hey everybody, this is Digital Femme here, and I am live streaming the third time ever on my Overland channel. And for those of you that are coming on, if you are new to YouTube, hello, new to this channel, know that I talk about metaverses, augmented reality, NFTs, and I particularly focus on the OVR.ai project. And if you want to know what that is, I will put the link. Oh yeah, this is a live. I'll put the link in the chat. That's what I'll do. I'll put the link in the chat when I'm organized with my multitasking brain, so that you can click on it to find out a little bit what it is. Oh, you know what? Why don't I just put the website? Okay, so I'm just here doing a live stream. Really, I want to talk about the NFT Paris event that's coming up, and you'll see why I want to talk about it. And I also got a package from the OVR team, and I want to unbox it. So this is actually, it's not a box. I'm going to unwrap it. So I'm going to put the website. First, I have to say welcome, and I know I'm supposed to do this. I always want to do this. Welcome to, just welcome, just chatting and talking about, which says in the title, just chatting and talking about OVR and NFT Paris. And then NFT Paris, I have to type this, NFT Paris, and anything else that comes to my mind. Yay, and anything else that pops into my crazy brain. Uh-oh, I can't type very well. That pops into my... Please. Hi, one viewer. Thank you for showing up. Are you, oh, are you... You know what? Let me refresh this channel, because I don't even know where the live would show up. It's supposed to connect to YouTube. Oh, God, it is. I don't want to see myself. Yikes. Okay. So, first of all, yay! One viewer. Oh, the one viewer dropped. Okay, that's fine, because that wasn't very entertaining. So here's a package I got from, actually I got this 2 days ago, and I was working in the afternoon, and then the buzzer rang, and then it's like, oh, why am I going to answer it? I'm not expecting anybody. And sure enough, the next day, that evening, I went down to get the mail, and I saw a postal message saying that I needed to pick this up. So it's good. I needed the walk. So I'm going to open this right now. Maybe I should wait for viewers to come on, actually. You know what? I'm going to wait for viewers to come on since this is live. Meanwhile, I'll just keep chatting here, and I will prepare this stream. So I'm going to talk about, OVR and NFT Paris. I will put the OVR website. OVR is an open augmented reality layer, and if people want to ask me about that, then ask me in the chat and I will tell you. OVR is an open augmented reality layer, really, that encompasses, does it encompass? Yeah, it does. That encompasses the whole world, the physical world. That's it. That's a better thing. The physical world. Yes. And their website is, I'm going to go to actually the website, which I always have open, because I use the website has a template for when I window capture, share the window screen. Does that even make sense? Now I'm going to my Streamlab, and then there it is. And then here's the website. And then I'm also going to talk about NFT Paris. I will also, too bad you can't pin this. I will also be talking about the NFT Paris event coming up January, is it 22? Let me check. I'm just going to check on the website just because, and I believe it is. Oh, there's so many. Yes, it is January 22 at Station F Paris, and I'll put the website for that here. On Streamlabs, event coming up January 22, obviously in Paris, at Station F. And then Here's the website here. Do I even have viewers on? Interesting. I wonder if the stream kind of ended. I gotta open this up and let's see. It's kind of, I almost wish I had, okay, good. There's nobody. Isn't that crazy? You're chatting and stuff. Except it's funny, but you don't see much in the chat. So do I need to chat it? They see it in the chat here, but you know what I'll do? I'm just gonna like literally copy and paste everything onto here, onto the Twitter. Oh, I love this. I'm just being my own talent, my own producer-ish. And my own, I don't know, my own assistant. Let me see. I guess everybody's really busy. Is this Wednesday? It is Wednesday. I was gonna do an unwrapping, but I won't unwrap until I have more viewers, which I have one. Yay! Welcome to this live stream. This is my third live stream, and I'm Digital Femme if you don't know me, and I'm really talking about the OVR Metaverse. You can click on the links there in the chat if you're on YouTube. I can't even see if there's followers on YouTube. I'm thinking I need to go to Streamlabs, but here's the package. It's all the way from Italy. Woohoo! I think this is the first package I've ever gotten from Italy. So this is like, I think I'm going to save everything. Isn't that crazy? Maybe not. Maybe just what's in it. I already kind of know what it's, I know what's in the package, but I just thought it would be great to like unwrap it. A lot of people in the OVR community have already received their packages and they've been sharing it out on Twitter or Instagram or however they want. I don't know if anybody did a unwrapping, and if they did, then I didn't catch it, but I'm just going to do an unwrapping here. I'm also going to talk about NFT Paris event and some interesting things that are going on in OVR, and you just really need to find out. Hey, I've got 2 viewers. Hi, 2 viewers. Thank you for watching. You came in here because you saw the title. I am going to be doing an unwrapping from a package that I got from OVR, the company. And if you don't know who OVR is, you can click on the link in the chat and you can go to their website, but I will be talking about that. So you know what, should I just wait? I'm just gonna not, because this is also gonna be recorded. And honestly, I gotta get to work. And by work, I mean I work remotely and I'm manning the Twitter and I see what's going on. So is this just going to be like a regular just chatting live stream? How do I open this? Look, I am going to use my boom, 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 boom. I am going to use my letter opener. It's kind of blunt. I'm pretty sure if I was strong enough and I had to like stab an intruder, then I could, but I won't. It's not that sharp. So let's open it. Oh, I didn't even need this. I'm going to pretend I needed it. Because what for? It's all for the show, right? So I'm pretending I'm using it. It's all for the show. Woohoo! Did it. Da 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 da. And because it's kind of sharp, I'll put it back in its case. I just love doing that. I think I was a warrior in another life. That's why I love like weapons and swords and knives. I must have been. I just love the feeling of this. And sometimes when I'm really mad and I work remotely because I'm triggered about something, I'll take this and I'll go, It's probably not a good thing to do, but disclaimer, I need to put this disclaimer, and it is in my Twitch. I have to put a disclaimer in the description that anything I say is totally my opinion, and it's based on my state of mind at the time of the live stream. Okay, so let's open it. Woohoo! Oh my god, I see a sticker. Who doesn't love stickers? What? Uh-oh, somebody's messaging me. Is it urgent? Look, where am I gonna put my sticker? Oh my god. I'm gonna put it in my laptop. Actually, I won't put it in my laptop. Why? It's because I often change laptops every maybe 2 years. And I don't know about you, but how often do you change your devices? I know that, well, I usually change my laptops every 2 years. 3, depending. So here it is. Yay! Where can we stick it? I'll put it right here for now. Whoops! Oh, come on. Just let's balance. You know what? Let's get Steve Aoki. I'm going to bring in Steve Aoki. Here you go. This is my Steve Aoki. I was actually talking to him the other day because this guy bought out the Asian NFT collection that launched 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Let me get to their website. I will click on it. Let's look at the Asia, what's it called? Asian, the Asian NFT collection. Unbelievable. I was literally eyeing one of the pieces, and I was waiting for their drop or their collection to launch. And then all of a sudden the next morning, I see a wonderful tweet from them saying that, you know what, I'm going to put it here, saying that Steve Aoki bought it all out. And I was like, what? I'm so happy for them that Steve Aoki bought the entire collection that they launched 3 days ago or 4 days ago. But sad for the people who were looking to bid and own them. And I know that Steve did it was really good intention, meaning he wanted to show his support, and he's Asian as well. So, that's really great. But then I made a funny thing in my live stream. I was kind of like, okay, so here's the thing. So Steve's a man, and then he goes and buys like a whole female woman empowerment collection. I wonder what he's going to do with it. Like, is he going to give it away? That would be great. Is he going to resell it? And if he gives it away so people can sell it, then that's great. Will he sell it, and sales from the NFT will go to, like, let's say Stop Asian Hate, or I was going to say Stop Asian Crime, but Stop Asian Hate, or like, is he going to help the victims, the typhoon victims in the Philippines? I don't know. So here's Steve Aoki. I'm going to put him here. So just be, I don't know, Steve. You be okay, Steve? Yeah, you be peeking. Okay, let's go. I got my sticker. Where's my sticker? Oh my, there it is. You know what? I'm not even going to balance the sticker because it's not going to work. Unless Oi, Chingao. Chingao. I just lost a viewer. That's fine. That is fine. Because it's just fun to live stream. Okay, here's the big dot, da-da-da. Can I have a drum roll, please? Here it is. Oh, yay! Look at that. You know this logo. You absolutely know this logo. Ta-da-da-da. How well folded it is. Ta-da! Oh, yay! It totally fits. I think I'm going to put it on right now. Oh my God, it totally fits. Yay! I'm going to wear it. This is so cool. Let me see. Let's put it on right now. And you know what? I even prepared a screen for this. I'll show you my screen because I was going to do an unwrapping. Let me show you my screen that I Look! I was going to totally do the unwrapping here so you can see the unwrapping, but I totally forgot. I got carried away. And I love this because I checked my face out from this angle and it is not a good angle. So I'm like, oh, great. Let's just position this mic and the pop filter so it just totally covers my face, because this angle, that's all you need to see. So let's put this on. I guess I don't want, whatever. It's another kind of, oh, I just gotta take my hat off. Oh, I'm gonna have hat head. There's my hat head. Yay. But I've got another top that I'm gonna be super hot. Oh God, let's do this. Oh my God, yay, there I am. Oh my God, I'm gonna be super hot. Hey, do you think I should kind of like do what girls do? Like put one top on and should I try that? Maybe not. I'll just try it like this. Oh, yahooey. Ooh, it's not tight. It's just that because I got another shirt and it's sticking. Oh, you know what? This reminds me of my nursing days. Yes, I was a nurse, and we would wear scrubs. And I tell you, the scrubs were like obviously short sleeve. And in the hospital, especially I worked in the catheterization lab, cardiac catheterization cath lab. It's freaking cold because you had to keep the instruments really cold and everything. Oh my God, ta-da! It totally fits. I love it. And look, it matches my cup. And no, please don't ask OVR for a cup because I went ahead and I grabbed their logo because I have the official blah, blah, blah. And then I went and I got a cup made. So I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble, but nobody said anything. I did post a photo of it, I think a couple of weeks ago, as part of a tweet thing. And then people going, oh, I want a cup, OVR, I want a cup. And I was like, oh shit, what did I do? but that's okay. You can go ahead and make your cup anyway. It's that time where get a logo, get your face or whatever you want to put, and pay for it. How much did I pay for this cup? Good question. Do you really want to know? It was, I know, don't laugh. Some people might go, oh my God, but I don't care. I really wanted it. I think I paid over $30 for this cup, and it was made like in 15 minutes. It was like a store in the mall, and I've been eyeing it because I've been always wanting to have a cup like this and a digital femme thing. But, oh, there is coffee here. I'll drink it. Yay, I like it. So why did I get this t-shirt? I got this t-shirt because OVR put out on the main OVR Telegram chat that if you wanted a t-shirt to, I think they put it out in the OVR Telegram chat. Well, I know I got it in a certain chat and I filled out the form, so here it is. Isn't that? It's comfortable. And I heard from other people who already received theirs that it's super comfortable and really great quality. I love it. Yahoo! Although I'm wondering, OVR, I get why you didn't put a white shirt because it's white on white and it could have been on black. And I was wondering, why didn't you get a black shirt? But then I was thinking, oh, okay, maybe it's a design thing. Like maybe this dark color wouldn't show up so much on the black. So this color was a better contrasting color to make sure all the colors in the logo showed up. I'm just asking because you know me. I always wear black because it's just so easy, except it's not easy when you're looking for a specific black item and you're like, oh my God, where is it? Because everything is black. Like that always happens to me. Anyway, I did the unwrapping, woohoo. Now let's talk about NFT Paris. And for this, I am going to, I'm going to go to their website first, and then I'm going to share the screen on the scene that I made. Now, where is it? Let's see if it works. Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, I think this is the first year that NFT Paris is coming out, and it's on January the 22nd, which I believe it's Saturday. And the reason why I'm talking about them is because OVR is going to have, I guess, a presence. It's really weird to say OVR is going to have a presence in an event because, to be honest, no. The event actually is on OVR. And what I mean by that is because OVR is an open augmented reality spatial layer that really encompasses the whole physical earth. What does that even mean, Digital Femme, for those of you in the future who are going to watch this? It means that literally, you know how you have the Sandbox and Decentraland, and then they call the Metaverse, but you have to like download or go into a browser client or a software, I don't even know, but you have to be in front of a computer to integrate and interact with the Sandbox and Decentraland and Earth 2.io and Upland and Axie Infinity and all that. You literally need to be sitting down unless you have a laptop strapped like those, what's it called? GoPro chest things, unless you have a laptop and you can walk around like this. No, what OVR is their spatial layer. You can add augmented reality content over it and view it on your mobile phone. Yes, you can. Just like Niantic's Pokemon Go, right? So you can play games and you can do this. And imagine if we had augmented reality glasses, which we will soon. I think maybe in 2 to 3 years, early adopters, I'm not going to say mainstream, but early adopters will end up purchasing these glasses that are coming up. And there are so many companies or OEMs or original equipment manufacturers. I like to show off my supposedly some kind of knowledge, so I throw out acronyms. They'll come out with like Magic Leap. I know Samsung is gonna come out with it, and then they say Apple will come out with it. Well, let's all see, right? There's a lot of talk and buzz about all these big names coming up with augmented reality glasses, but let's just see. Like, let's all hold our horses. It's a great publicity thing. It's a great PR for articles to be writing about these brands or companies and getting them in the news and trending in what's the trending buzzwords, which is the metaverse and NFT and augmented reality and AR glasses. So let's see. So imagine that we all will end up having these devices, and we can just walk around and we can turn it on and whatever. And yes, speaking of augmented reality glasses, I actually have the Facebook Ray-Ban Stories glasses, and it's sitting on my desk right there. I'll show it to you guys later. I'm just talking about OVR and the NFT Paris thing. So we have a guy named, he's in Ireland, and he's one of the OVR community members. We have so many active community members in OVR. It's like ridiculous. Ridic. Thought I said a bad word. Anyway, so it's at Defiant Streets. Let me give you his his Twitter address. Oh yeah, you know, I'll put it out here. At Defiant Streets. And at Defiant Streets, he is a promoter of, oh my god, I need glass. He is a promoter of like artists in the metaverse. And by metaverse, I mean the OVR metaverse. So he's partnered up with a well-known metaverse artist called Lester Paints, or Lester Paints the World. Oh my god, I have to put all these things. So Defiant Streets is there. Defiant Streets is he is a metaverse, I don't know, I'm just gonna call him this. He is a metaverse artist promoter. And we're talking about artist promoter, and we're talking about visual art and audio, meaning music. Can you guys understand that? There. And so he found out about NFT Paris. Actually, I don't know the story. I might have to interview him. But I feel like he knew about NFT Paris, and he was like, you know what? Let's get Lester into this showing his virtual reality or hybrid virtual reality / augmented reality art. And I know he came across this artist called Vardist, or VAR. I call him VAR. I'm going to put this all here, and it's all going to make sense when people in the future see this and they see all these things pop up, because it's like, oh, she's talking about it, and she's also sending it. They're all on Twitter. Oh my god, did I spell artist right? So I know Vardist is going to be in there, and so is this EOIN, and I believe she, oh my god, I saw her Instagram, and she was like totally geek, music geek. She has this whole recording panel or producer recorder panel, and it's like amazing. I'll show that to you soon. But yes, just go to the NFT Paris. Why don't you just put it in the website? I'll put it here in the chat. La la la. There you go. And find it. So it says, what is NFT Paris? Let's go. So why okay, this is, whoa, what is NFT Paris and why NFT Paris? Whoa, too many questions. It's almost like, did I do this copy? It's almost like something I would say. Like so many questions, like, and not even giving time for people to answer. Just, oh my god, I totally would love this. It's like, it's got so much plans. I guess this is Station F. So after the worldwide success of the New York and Miami events, and you know what we mean by that. I think it's New York NFT and Miami Art Basel, that annual event for art. Paris, capital of arts and technological innovation, that's a lot of words, deserves an NFT event worthy of the name. That's true. And here it is. You can read it. I'm not going to read all of it because then it would be boring. Look at that. The NFT Paris event will host 500 participants. And I need to tell you that they gave away tickets, or they have an Eventbrite, and those 500 tickets that's just it. They could have had more. I think it's obviously it's related to the venue capacity, but a lot of people want to get in and they're dying to get in, but that's it. Tickets are, it's not about the tickets. It's not about whether you're the king or queen, right? It's not about who you are or what you do. It's literally about the numbers, because we are in a, Paris or France is in a very strict pandemic, like, I don't know, like regulation. And it's good enough that they're able to host this event live in a physical space. And they have to adhere to the venue's policy. So I'm thinking 500 tickets is the capacity is 500. And that probably includes, you know what, I'm not sure if that includes the organizers and the artists. But I know we are, I mean, that's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to show you a really good video after I go through this. And this is what I wanted to talk about. I don't know. So I came across a tweet, and this is most in particular, I shouldn't mention it, but you know what? It's my live stream. I'm going to mention it. This guy over here. Oh my God. I came across this, what is it? Yesterday or last night? I don't even know when. And you know what? Yeah, let's open up a tab. Literally, it said, the news of it said, you know what, let's go to the news. It literally said, here it is. No, no, no. Let me find it. Oh, this one. No. It said something about this one. Oh my God. Sports Pro. Hang on, everybody. You know what? Let's just open it. It's this one. It's like Animoco Brands raises, like, it doesn't matter about the money, but to fund an open metaverse. And I was like, well, fuck me. I was really kind of pissed because I guess I'm just really protective of OVR. And to me, I've been waiting for OVR for like the longest time. And if you don't know, hi four viewers, thank you so much for watching. But for people in the future, you must know that the reason why I am wearing this t-shirt is because I literally kind of like wanted to be part of the OVR team in whatever capacity. And the reason why is because I've been waiting for them for 15 years or something like that. Like, you do the math, since 2009. So if you don't know, there was a metaverse or a 3D virtual world called Second Life by Linden Labs, and it still exists. And to me, that was the very first metaverse, an immersive experience I ever did. And I created content, I made money, it had a digital economy using the Linden dollar, and you had a virtual world where literally you can create anything and you can animate anything. Like, it's a content creator's dream, and it's a programmer's dream, and it's an artist's dream, and whatever it is, right? But it was great. It had a great community. There was engagement. There was consumers buying the content that people creating, and people were creating anything, like from prefab homes to different hairs to makeup to skin to like attachments, like, I'm not kidding you, boob attachments, genitalia attachments, the BDSM, I never get that right. Community was like huge in Second Life, because you know that pornography, like any technology, porn always, would like to know. Once you're done going over your announcement, we'd like to know your thoughts on Disney announcing their. I know. Thank you, Liberty or Death. Right? I saw that. So yes. So if you don't know, I am going to. Let's go over that. Thank you for. You know what? I'll just get to it now, because this is all about interacting, and it's not about me, as much as people think, oh, you just like to talk, which I do. But let's get to that. I'm gonna go to the Twitter. Let's go to Twitter. But it's not. Oh, let me leave it here, because I wanted to say something. And look, a plug for Dream Collab. We'll talk about Dream Collab in a bit, but let's go to OVR, because it's all about promoting OVR, right? And no, hold on, just bear with me. I'm gonna go to their tweets, because I did say so. Disney announced, and I'm getting to that. Disney, why am I talking here when you're really here? I'm just looking at the chat, which is the questions there. So Disney announced that they are going to be, what is it, augmented reality? Help me out here. I think it will be great for driving other businesses into wanting to get into AR and very bullish. Absolutely. But you know what the thing is? This technology of Disney, and it's Disney. I mean, they've been around. Like, they've got like the best animators and technology stuff and stuff like that, right? Oh my God, it's going to be forever where I find it. You know what? Why don't I just Google it? Oh my God, this live thing is like, woo, you got to be really on the ball, and you got to be focused. Here it is, just Disney Metaverse. This is good. This is good for someone like me, not Microsoft. Oh, come on. It says here, Disney patent technology. Okay, let's go to Cointelegraph. Cointelegraph has a really good blog. Here it is, Disney patents technology for a theme park metaverse. And apparently the headline that I saw is, you are not going to need any device. You're not going to need a VR headset or a mobile phone or smart glasses. And I was like, what? And it says here that, so Disney has been approved for a patent that would create personalized interactive attractions for theme visitors, yada, yada. Look at this. The technology would facilitate head-free augmented reality attractions at Disney theme parks. Wait a minute. The tech would work by tracking visitors using their mobile phones and generating. What? That last article I saw said you didn't need any device. Wait, let's read this slowly, meaning Digital Femme needs to read it slowly. The tech would work by tracking visitors using their mobile phones and generating and projecting personalized 3D effects onto nearby. Really? Then that's just like freaking OVR. Literally, that article I said that you don't need any device. Oh well, then this is just like freaking OVR. Shut up. We already have it. Patent my foot. The entertainment giant was approved for a virtual world simulator in a real world venue. Okay. It was originally filed. Too bad. OVR was ahead of you. The metaverse has largely been imagined. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. I gotta find that thing. You know what? I'm gonna find that article and put it in the link. But absolutely, liberty or death. Liberty or death. I love it. This is perfect. You should have one. Liberty or death. Viva la augmented reality. Or as Dr. Bozog would say in Osavox, he would go, long live the metaverse. I think that's his name. I think he's English. How do English people say it? Long lives the metaverse. I don't know how they say it. Anyway, yes. So this will be perfect for augmented reality. And as you know, we have OVR community members that literally have overlands over Disney World, Disneyland Tokyo, Disneyland Paris, Disneyland in California, and Epcot Center. As a matter of fact, I believe Hexadized, one of our community members, look him up on Twitter. Thank you. He owns, like, I think all of Epcot. Is there another Epcot? Is there like an Epcot Japan? I don't know. But there's an Epcot in Florida, and he literally owns that. So absolutely. And this is why. Let's talk about OVR and some questions that have arisen. I love doing this. I like to do this. This is really great. Let's talk about OVR and people asking questions like, I was interviewed by Deutsche Welle, Deutsche Welle, on Monday. And they wanted to talk to me about the metaverse, and then particularly their goal was to talk about the Turkish community in OVR. And one of the hard questions was, and this is a question that has arisen if you use half of your 10% of your brain, not even. So the question is,
it's 10 p.m. It's time for lunch.
Thanks, Google. The question that the journalist asked me on the spot was, he says, if I want to invest in, like, say, €2,000 or $2,000 in OVR, what's to guarantee that the owners just don't take my money and stop the project? He didn't say it that way, I'm paraphrasing. Or that they just somehow decide, like in a year or 2 years or in how many months, they just want to abandon the project. And then what happens? And I was like, fuck, that's a great question. I knew how to answer it. And I wanted to answer it from like the mindset and the heart space that I feel from the founders and the team. And I'm trying, and I knew I was unbiased. I know it's crazy, right? Me with this OVR t-shirt with an Overland brand and an OVR cup, being unbiased about OVR, but oh no, my brain, it can absolutely do that. So I was like, okay. But you know what? I wanted to go at it from an emotional space, and I wanted to, like, oh no, this is crazy, but I wanted to feel what Diego or David would say. So David Cutini is the CEO of OVR, and Diego Di Tommaso is the COO. I've seen enough of their videos. I've spoken to them to kind of like feel their energies. It's kind of weird, but that's how I am. And I wanted to come from that space. And then I said to the journalist, you know what? Can I get back to you with that answer? And then I could record myself and send it to you. And he goes, no. I just want to hear what you want to say because, you know, in journalism, yada, yada, yada. You know, I get it. So I said, holy shit. And then I said, well, you know what? Then I had to like go to the most general, most intelligent answer I can come up with at that time. And that answer was, well, it's like with anything. People have to do their due diligence. People have to get educated and do the research. Just like just like you do the research when you want to buy a home, or when you want to buy any type of device, or you want to like go to a hotel or a place, you always look at the reviews. And then I said, if people see OVR and then they want to invest and be part of the project, but they're reluctant, then that's a risk they're taking. They have to do their due diligence and research. And then I said, just go to the team page, go to the About Team page, and look them up. Look at the people in the team. I need more information about lands. Okay, Ibrahim. Oh, did I speak to you on Twitter DM? Anyway, yes, I will. So that's what I said to the journalist. Like, if people are interested about OVR or any project, it's like a risk we take. And then I said the analogy, hey, people fall in love. They make commitments. They get married. Do marriages last? No. I'm not saying that OVR won't last, but I'm just saying we have to be educated in the things we get into, especially if it's crypto. And I'm just going to stop right there, but that's pretty much what I said. Why did I even say it? Anyway, okay, let's go. Yay, Ibrahim, welcome. You said I need more information about lands. Okay, bring it on, bring it on. So OVR lands, there's 1.6 trillion. You see it on the website. There's 1.6 trillion overlands or hexagons that are layered over the world. And you can actually bid and then own and then resell these overlands that are about 300 square meters in size. And when I say about, I'm just going to say about. Now, the lands... Okay, what question? People are going to say, how do I buy a land? Is that the question? Well, there is on the website, let's go to it. Let's go to the website. It'll tell you there is a place where you can learn how to participate in an auction. So you can't outrightly buy an overland. You have to bid on it. And you're like, why can't we just buy one? Well, because the goal of OVR is to really promote decentralization and fairness and equality for everybody. So it's almost like a first come, first serve. So here it is. You need to bid on the land. And how do you bid on the land? Well, let's go. So I'm going to send you the link. You probably know this. I don't know what you're going to ask me, but I'm just going to say here how to, oh my God, participate. Thank you. Just wondered, second parcel can make big land or just lands 300? Oh, no. Correct. One overland is 300. You can buy the rest around it to make a bigger parcel, but you need to know that, I think I was speaking to the dev team and a lot of people were, let's say hypothetically, I'm just putting out a number there. This may not be true. If you buy one overland, let's go to the map. If you buy, wait, let me finish my thought because I already oh my God, I know how to spell participate. How to participate in an OVR land auction. Huh? My God, I hope I spelled that right. Is that even the link? Okay, there. Let's go. Let's pretend we're buying an overland. And maybe let's buy an overland. This was my dream, to actually buy an overland live. But maybe not. Oh, what? Connection error. Your internet. Oh, you know why? It's your search what? Okay, never mind. Oh, you guys seeing anything? Oh, it's okay. Whatever. You know I'm digital fam. It's on my hat, for heaven's sakes. Yay, success. Okay, quickly. What did you say? What am I going to talk about? You got it. True. Yeah, thank you. Okay, thank you. Done. But you have to know, no, before you leave, you got to know, and people always do this. They buy an overland and then they buy a bunch of it right beside it. But you have to know this thing called dynamic price adjustment. And that's so important because you have to know that OVR is redoing the website with improvement in the messaging. And what I'm talking about is, where am I? Oh my God. Anyway, what I'm talking about is there are so many people that buy an overland and they see, oh, it's 10 overlands. Let's just say hypothetically, oh, this is 10 overlands. Okay, I have 100 OVR tokens. I'm going to buy like whatever, right? So I'm going to buy 10. Or yeah, I'm going to buy 10 OVR tokens, 10 overlands, because 10 times 10 is 100. So they go and then they pick 10 all around it. But they don't know that based on the dynamic price adjustment, it means like just because one overland is 10 And then, okay, the next one is 10, the next one is 10. I believe that after 5 overlands, I think that's what one of the developers said, the price increases because the algorithm is picking up that, oh, this location is popular, then that means that the prices of the adjoining other overlands that you might purchase after 5, if it's together in the area, is going to go up. But people don't realize that. They literally say, I have 100 OVR tokens, hypothetically, so if I buy 10, that's enough. It's going to, no, because it's of the dynamic price adjustment and the gas fees. And I'll talk about something else, but and you have to know that because OVR initially was on the Ethereum blockchain, initially meaning is in the Ethereum blockchain, we don't control the gas fees. And some people don't understand what gas fees are. Gas fees are like, like when you're going to purchase cryptocurrency, it's a digital, right? And really, you get the cryptocurrency based on mining it using mathematical equations. And the mathematical equations comes from servers from all over the world you don't even know. And then the gas fees really is to cover the cost it takes to run the processors in the server. I know it's crazy, but that, and people don't like that. That's why, good news, OVR is slowly switching to Polygon, the Polygon blockchain, Polygon blockchain, and I'll send you the link to that. Oh my God, everything I got. So this is for people in the future, because if they're following this, then obviously I have to like I'm talking and then walk the talk, meaning sending them to the link. So let's go back to the OVR website. Actually, let's open up another OVR thing so I can send you the link. It's right in the blog. It's funny. I handle the Twitter DM. People ask a lot of questions, obviously. Why else would they DM us? But some of these questions are literally on the website. If you just go to the blog post, we have a blog post for pretty much every main thing. And, so here it is. I'm just going to put this Polygon thing. So this is our way of slowly transitioning into Polygon. So what am I saying? OVR has started to switch to the Polygon. I'm going to say network. I don't know. Maybe it's blockchain. Okay, there. Okay, you said, Ibrahim, I want to see big land mostly for meeting area. Oh, just 300 meters. I do not know. I don't want to crash the wall. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, you're so cute. Crash the wall. Okay, first of all, if you're talking about physical, the gas fees using the ETH network for overlands have been expensive. I know. I have started using Binance. I will definitely use Polygon now too. Okay, but remember, that's great that you're using the Binance to swap and stuff like that. But there is go to the blog, go to the link that I shared, and just read. And read about the Polygon bridge and stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be fairly easy. But the thing is, I'm not saying it's you, but there are a lot of people who just don't really read. And they'll just see it and they'll go, yeah, and then they make a mistake. Do you know that there have been people that have sent like 100 OVR tokens or whatever OVR tokens to the smart chain? No, to smart contract? What does that mean? It means that when you send something, like they sent it literally to the wrong address. And it's so sad because when you send something off to the smart contract line, you didn't get it back. And then they're angry because they think OVR should pay. And then we're like, we're so sorry. I feel so bad. We all feel so bad. But this is why, especially in crypto, and when you're dealing with a technology like this and it involves like money or the energy of money, whether it's not, you need fiat to get crypto, it's very emotional. So if it's very emotional, you have to do your research. I'm not talking about you. It's just, okay, we'll read it. Yeah, please read it. But don't just read the blog, because the blog is just a blog. I mean, honestly, the writing in our OVR blogs are they're not so detailed. They're just meant to give the community and any visitors to the website like okay. But with all things, then go and do your research. The goal would be for OVR, and it's in the pipeline, to have really detailed videos about every single thing. But you know what? It is what it is. You have to know that OVR just turned 1 year old November 30th of 2021, and the fact that they've come this far is like amazing, because just like last month, you can barely have 5 people in an OVR live room together without getting kicked out and stuff. And oh, lo and behold, the dev team just worked so hard. Now you can have 50 people in an OVR live room, and that is like amazing, and it's going to keep getting better and better and better and better. Okay, what else? Did I answer anybody else's questions? How many viewers do I even have now? Where am I? Where do I look? 7 viewers. Woohoo! Lucky 7. I love it. So, yeah. Now let's go back to NFT Paris and why it's so awesome. It's so awesome because Defiant Streets, who is OVR's or a Metaverse, I guess, promoter of artists, he teamed up with Dream Collab. And I love this guy, Dream Collab. He has such a great English accent. Like, you know how sometimes you wonder, like, because I'm a girl, and it's like, well, what is the most what is the most romantic accent, right? So obviously it's like the romantic languages. Like, what are they? Spanish, French, Italian. Is it only 3? Yeah, Spanish, French, and Italian. I guess the romantic languages, I don't know, whatever. So, but it depends. Sometimes the English accent is very what's it called? It's like very Oh, I just did like a French thing, but it is. So I don't know this guy, but I met him. I actually met him on Zoom, and I love what he did. So Dream Collab, you know what he did? He created a website and for people who own overlands to rent their overlands. And oh my god, I guess I'll give you the website, but can we just do this first? I want to do this first. So he's partnered up with Defiant Streets, and they're showcasing Lester Paints. That's Lester Paints, and this EOIN, and she's wonderful. I think she does music, and I spoke to him in a Twitter space. I am Vardist, or a VR artist. And so they're going to showcase their work on an overland in the OVR Metaverse that Defiant Streets is hosting and Dream Collab is helping market and promote. And the reason why I'm telling you this is because in some way I'm going to be part of this. I don't know. Defiant Streets just pulled me in, and all of a sudden Diego like pulled me in to meet with somebody for OVR events, and I think that's cool. But you gotta see this amazing video that Dream Collab. What Dream Collab sent. Oh my god, did you see all that? Anyway, let's open it up large. If I open it up large, can you guys see it? You know what? I'm just doing it this way. Okay, let's go. I love this video. Look, it's so cool. Oh, hey, there's a new art. There's another artist, Karma Head. Well, that's new to me. I wonder if they're gonna keep adding artists, so maybe this list is gonna grow. Like, I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Karma Head, I like that. So I'm gonna take you to, oh my god, here. I'll just finish this video. It's almost over. Do I need to dance so you guys don't get bored? Look at that. Isn't that so cool? Yeah, so it's 4:30 to 5 Central European time. And I know I'm in the middle of Canada. That's Central Standard Time. And we are 7 hours behind. So if you are in New York, that's 6 hours. You guys do the time and date thing and figure it out. But yes, this is what it is. I love it. And there's their other Twitter. Oh, and Blackpool. Oh, yeah. So Blackpool also has partnered with OVR in a way that... So this guy named Camembert, I call him Cheese Guy. He's the CEO. I only call him Cheese Guy is because he was Camembert on Telegram. And I love cheese. And Camembert is cool. It's a nice tasting cheese. But I call him Cheese Guy. But he's actually the CEO of Exclusible. And Exclusible bought out, like, I don't know, the whole Eiffel Tower overland. The overland's over the Eiffel Tower. And so Blackpool bought it from Exclusible, the cheese guy, and now they own it. So they're partnering. Blackpool is one of the partners, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I'm going to send you this link over here. No, because Dream Collab did this wonderful post on Medium. I could talk more about the possibilities of OVR, liberty or death. Liberty. Every time I say liberty or death, I feel like liberty or death. I love that. I love it. Liberty. I love this. I love that you came on because it's like it validates my letter opener. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna say dream collab. Okay, so this is how you how to there's that word again. How to participate in the OVR NFT Paris live event. Oh my god, I hope I'm calling that. There. Please visit it. You can visit it remotely. And it just tells you everything. Dream Collab did wonderful information on how to participate. Read it, join. Let's test out that, not test, but let's reach up to 50 in the Overland space. I think that's Defiant Streets owns that Overland in, or a bunch of Overlands in Station F. Station F is kind of neat. And I need to know, you want to know something? I actually won a ticket to NFT Paris. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch this to, if there's a lag. So I'm going to switch this to my big face. Oh boy, it's getting slow. Did you see that? Anyway, I'm switching this to my big face. I dropped down to 3 viewers. That's okay. I think it's because you guys already found your information, I hope. But what was I going to say? I forgot. Oh, I talked so much and then I switched. And then now I forgot what I was going to say. Somebody remind me what I was going to say. Never mind. I was going to say Dream Collab, NFT Paris. Yes. So please download the app and let's get 50 people into the space. And you get to view the artwork, the virtual reality artwork of I am artist, Lester Paints. I hope Lester Paints can attend. As of today, there were no tickets available. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I actually won a ticket to NFT Paris. I think they tweeted like maybe 2 weeks ago, and then that's the first time I've ever seen their tweet, and I don't know, I guess I was following them, and then I just said good morning to them, and lo and behold, my tweet won. That always happens to me. Do you know that when I go on Twitter, this is the first time I had no intention of winning something, but I just did it. But sometimes the universe just aligns. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there's a guy that I met through the Android community back in 2009, and he was in Paris. He was a startup in Paris. And when I visited Paris in 2015, I met up with him and he took me to lunch. It was so cool. But I have not spoken to him like since. And this was in 2015. We're in like 2022 now. So when, I guess he's following me on Twitter. So when he found out that I won something from NFT Paris, I was engaging with NFT Paris, which he was also following. That's when he reached out to me. I got into his radar. So to make a long story short, I reconnected with him, and he's always wanted to go to NFT Paris, but literally 2 weeks ago there was no more tickets. It was all sold out. And because I'm not in Paris, I can't go with this free ticket. So what did I do? Of course I'm going to give it to him. So I gave it to him. And I love it because he is the CTO of a company that handles augmented reality for sports events and something else. I'm not going to say it right now because he's going to be meeting with the CEO and COO of OVR, because come on, if you are living in Paris and you are a company that promotes sporting events, like big sporting events in augmented reality, come on, of course you're going to use OVR. So it's perfect. So it's amazing how the universe just put everything together. Like, I'm not in Paris. I never go on my Digital Femme Twitter. I barely, except I started to promise myself, you know what? I got to be online. I got to do my own personal social media, so that I started to do that. And that night, when I decided to go on, I saw NFT Paris's tweet, and he said, they said like GM something, and I want to know whatever I tweeted back. And that's how I won. And I won so that I can connect with my friend Stefan in Paris, who's a CTO of this startup that does augmented reality events for sporting teams. So that do you know what I'm talking about? Like, I love how the universe goes, oh, Carmen, Digital Femme, go on, you tweet. Hey, Steve Aoki, I caught him. I'll put him back in. And now Stefan can attend NFT Paris because he always wanted to attend, and I'm so happy I could give him that gift. I'm so happy I could return that kindness that he gave me when I visited Paris, because he took me out in his very busy lunchtime to this wonderful lunch, and it was so nice to meet him because the Android community, I did, especially in Europe. Actually, I did meet some. Maybe I met him. I don't even know if I physically met him. Did he attend one of the Droid Camp bar camps? I don't even know. But it was just so nice that I was able to return that, like something that an event that he wanted to go to. I was able to give it to him, and I did. I had to follow up, and then NFT Paris, I said, "Hey, can I give my ticket to this person?" And then yeah, I made sure that he got it, and he confirmed with me that he received the ticket. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because now Lester paints the world. He's literally traveling the world, painting all over the world on the OVR Metaverse. And he was in Thailand, and I didn't know that he was going to go to Paris. I thought like he left Paris to go travel the world. I didn't know like he was going to go back to Paris. So anyway, he's in Paris now, Lester. Bonjour, Lester. And he could technically he would attend NFT Paris and display his work, but because there's no tickets, we're really trying to get tickets for him. Oh look, 5555. I love that. I'm like a numerology kind of person, and I don't know what 5555 means or 5 means, but I just to know that every time it's like, like numbers in, not in sequence, but like that, it's like 1111, it means something. So it means that when I said that Lester needs a ticket, and because I saw the 5555, it's the universe saying, yeah, we got this, Lester's gonna be in it, Lester's gonna get a ticket. Got it. And I know that it's frustrating because some people say, but he's an artist, he's in the roster, like in the poster. How can NFT Paris not honor that to let him in? No, it's not about who you are. It's about them honoring the contract of the venue and Station F, because Paris is like, I don't know, man, like the President Macron or whatever. He's like instilling these absurd. Oh, I better not. Anyway, he's just instilling these, I guess, things to follow or protocols to follow. So it's good enough that NFT Paris can have their event in a physical space with people, and there's only the capacity of 500. That's all I'm saying. It's so sad because, yeah, it's sad, but I'm so happy because I saw 55555 just at the same time that I talked about Lester not having can have a ticket. Let's manifest it all together. So yeah, I wanted to unwrap, and I unwrapped it. I'm wearing my unwrapped gift, and I wanted to talk about NFT Paris, which I did. Should we look at some of NFT? You know what? Let's go. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's go to the 2-screen full again, and let's go here to Dream Collab. Oh yeah, okay, by Blackpool. I got messages. I got one message. I know this is live, but let me go back to the single screen. Hang on. And let me go to this. Okay, I'm going to go to this. So it's not so boring while I check out the DM because, I'm supposed to be working. Oh, it's okay. He is, hi. Sorry, guys, I need to answer this because, this is live. And when you do anything live, this is live. It's not like it's a structure. And I hope I can more entertaining for you so that you can just like stay. So just keep moving around. Hi. I am hoping that by the end of my day, your ticket will be addressed. Then I'll say, trust me. It's trust. I'm gonna go. Trust me. I will let you know as soon as they say something. Oh my God! I just saw myself, my arms waving, because I have my YouTube screen over here, and I'm like, oh God, I better just chill. Okay, that's it. That was just one DM. Yay. What else? I think this is it. If there's anybody else have any questions, there's only 3 people on, but I love that Liberty or Death came on, and I hope he's still here, and Ibrahim. So yeah, so maybe I can just like, because this is streaming to my Overland channel, which is supposed to be serious and talking about information on OVR, I guess I gotta stay professional. Oh wait, let me get this. Somebody said, I love Twitter. Okay, I got your point. I clicked the link, but before I checked its trust on other websites, and it asked me my face, and I'm like, oh, thank God. Oh, can we talk about scammers? Oh, oh my God. So you guys need to know, I don't, in the future when you're watching this, when you're on Telegram, Telegram is really known for, as much as Telegram is used for the crypto community or blockchain community and NFT community, so is Discord. But OVR is also in Telegram. OVR is also in Telegram. I gotta stop this. And unfortunately, OVR does not control people who are spamming and scammers. What OVR does do is in the pin message, when you enter the OVR, the official OVR Telegram group, it tells you in the pin message, admins will never direct message you. I mean, you have to come in. If you have an issue or if you want to have a question, you come in, and then one of the admins will see it. They'll get to you. If you go onto the OVR main Telegram group and you have a question and nobody's answering you right away, the reason why is because they are addressing a previous issue that somebody said, and they are communicating with the developer team. How do you know this? I know this because we have a private community management group, or a private like support center group where people like me and the person that handles Reddit and Discord and all the other Telegram groups that's related to OVR, we all come and we address our like the issues that we get from people from all over social media platforms in this one private Telegram channel. And we also have instilled a support ticket. I'm here. I love that you have your sword. Me too. Do you want to see my bigger sword? I'm going to show my bigger sword. Can you guys just hold on while I show my bigger sword? Let me show my bigger sword. Here it is. I'm on my way. I'm coming. Here I am. Here I am. This is what I think I am. I used to be a warrior in another life. Because, first of all, oh my God, I love swords. This is like crazy. So here is my dragon cane, and it's quite heavy. But guess what? If I were to use this, if a mugger was going to come, anyway, if I unscrew this, what happens when I unscrew this? Oh my God. It's a sword. It's another sword. It's heavy. Is this sharp? Ow. Yeah, this is sharper than my letter opener sword. Look, dragon sword. I love this. But so the sheath is like it's actually a freaking cane. So there. Okay, this is like a sidebar. This is like an ad entertainment for swords. I love dragons, and I have a story about dragons. The dragons are real. I'm just saying. I have this story on my other YouTube channel, but my dragon's falling. Oh my God. Now I'm going to show you my real sword. Oh, you really can't see it. My real sword is this. Oh my God. I hope I don't cut myself. Ta-da. So this is a tactical samurai sword, and I love it because I forgot what it's called. The name escapes me. But I guess, can you see that? Oh yeah, baby. It's sharp. I won't even... yeah, it's sharp. And I love it because if anybody knows anything about swords, one of the most important things is the tang. Look it up, T-A-N-G for swords. The tang, I don't know if you can see it here. It's like a full tang all the way down to the base of the handle, right? Look at that. So I love swords. Look at that. It's from this guy. Ow! It's this famous guy who made it. Blah, blah, blah. I just recently bought this I just bought this last year. I've been wanting a big sword like this. I did have a sword in Toronto. It was like a samurai sword, blah, blah, blah. And then I couldn't take it with me when I moved to Texas and then Germany, so whatever. So there's my sword. Now that you mentioned it, now I forgot what I was going to talk about. What was I talking about? See? I forgot. I'm going to have to rewind. Anyway, there's my swords, because you said swords. Swords. Swords are swords. Sometimes I say swords, but it's swords. Who cares? Potato, potato. Wait, what are you guys seeing? What screens are you seeing? Okay, good. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, for some of my OVR purchases, I have bought my land in multiple stadiums. Yeah, and AM, and I'm hoping in the future there can be events like digital concerts. Do you know? Absolutely, they are. So I would suggest if anybody has overlands over like stadiums and stuff, that you contact the marketing team of these stadiums. Like the Super Bowl. Super Bowl is happening February 13th. Awesome sword. You will have to wield swords whenever you say my YouTube handle. Absolutely. Liberty or death. I love it. Ooh, I don't know. I love it. It just is, it's so empowering. I don't know why a sword is so empowering. I have held a gun before, okay? I had a friend, he's like my best friend. Well, he was my best friend at a time when I lived in McAllen, Texas, and he was a cop. And we hung out a lot. Never went out with him. He's like totally, we're just totally platonic buddies. Like we were like brothers and sisters. We were like quirky twin brother and sisters. So he was a cop in McAllen, Texas, and he took me to a gun range. And I literally used his, I think it was a 40 caliber pistol. I don't know, whatever. And we went to a gun range. And no, I've always wanted to be a policewoman. When I was in Toronto, I actually applied. I went down to College Street in Toronto, College and Bay, to the police headquarters, and I applied, and I got an interview. And then the guy said to me, I remember the interviewer said, why would you want to be a police? Like, why would you want to join the police force? And I said, well, actually, I want to walk the beat. It's so stupid. I said all those terms, like I wanted to walk the beat and I wanted to have a gun. I don't know. I just said that, right? But as a joke. But then I said, no, because I really want to help the citizens and blah, 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 blah. And then he told me that, well, they weren't hiring. There was a hiring freeze and that I could possibly apply to their York-Durham region. York-Durham region, if you know Canada or Ontario or Toronto, York-Durham is all the way in the north. What is that? What beat is that? Oh, hell no. That's like suburbia back then. I'm sure it's a big city now. But no, I want to be in the streets of Toronto, man. Anyway, I'm going back to when I held a gun. It didn't feel so empowering. I mean, it was like heavy. There was a big kickback. But I don't know. Like, I love guns. I love guns because of the technology. Anything as you look, literally, I got technology everywhere. This is not technology, but like I love gadgets. Like, look, I got a drone. I got my little drone right here because when I'm bored, I'll fly it. I just have to like charge. This is charged. I just gotta charge the controller. I have like the Ray-Ban stories thing. I just love freaking gadgets. Can I just say? So when I held the gun, it wasn't so empowering. But when you hold a sword, I don't know. It's just like, it's so comfortable to me. That's what I say. I think I was a warrior in another life. Other that, or I don't know. And no, I've never used a sword in any of my ex-boyfriends. I have not. I'm just joking. I like to be a joke. I like to joke. I really wanted to be the first Asian comedian way back. But then now there are Asian comedians, so life goes on. I could be a comedian in my live stream. I don't know, whatever. So what was I talking about? Swords. And what? I don't even know. See? You threw me off. No, you didn't throw me off. I threw myself off. Yeah, I was talking about OVR and overlands and oh yeah, scammers. So, man, my brain's cool. At least I can get back to where I was talking about. Not very many people can. So that means that my brain is still somewhat intact. My neural synapses. I used to be a nurse, remember, and I used to be a neural trauma. So, but I'm losing my terminology because it's been so freaking long. So you got to be careful with scammers. So there are people on Telegram that pretend they actually create OVR groups. There are groups called OVR support group, official OVR support group, OVR this, OVR that, and they pretend to be OVR. And then they literally they replicated the actual admins of OVR in the main chat, main group. They would take their profile photo and call themselves exactly who they are, but of course the @ is different. And then they would pretend to be OVR. So what they do is they would monitor the official OVR Telegram channel, and anybody that had a problem with their MetaMask, with cryptocurrency, with like OVR tokens, they would DM them right away. Like, no, don't. We say in the official OVR channel in the pinned messages, we will never DM you. But people, and there's even a Telegram bot that the head of the community managers set up, that it comes on every like 3 minutes or 5 minutes telling people that, warning, I don't know what it says, it's been a while, but basically it says that be careful, we will never an admin or a moderator will never DM you. But people still get sucked into it. And there are people that come in and for some reason don't look at the pinned messages, and they miss the bot that tells you we will never DM you, and then they come in with an issue with their MetaMask wallet. And then there's the scammers, the thieves. They come in, they DM them, they take them to a link. They take them to a replicated MetaMask link that you have to put your 12 seed phrases. I don't know, I think it's 12. And they do. And then their wallets are taken. And they're so pissed because to them, it's OVR. To them, they truly believe that they were engaging with an OVR admin or a moderator. So there was that level of expectation of trust. So they clicked on the link, gave their seed phrase, and their MetaMask wallet got wiped out. Legit, it's like the freaking horror story, man. So the thing is, don't, like, even when you get a MetaMask wallet or any freaking wallet, crypto wallet, even when you go and get a bank account and then you get a pin, they always say a physical pin or a pin in the website. When you do online banking, they always tell you never give away your password or whatever. So when you get a MetaMask wallet or a crypto wallet, and you get you have to they give you a seed phrase, it's to protect you. It's a security measure, right? It's like, and they even say never give it away to anybody. They say that. I got a MetaMask wallet. That's one of the first things they said to me. They said it to me again as I went through the process of getting my MetaMask wallet. And then at the end, when I got my MetaMask wallet, they sent a reminder again. So is it because the reminder's in English and they don't understand? Maybe it is. And I feel so sad because you have to know that right now the Turkish community in OVR has just whoop. It's like last year there were like 60,000 users. 66 something thousand users of OVR, like Overlands, like that have bought Overlands. I don't know. Just don't just focus on the number. There's like 66 something thousand people from December 2021 on down. But from the month of January alone, we got 100,000 users for the first week of January. And the majority of it was from Turkey. Why? Is because a mainstream news channel in Turkish television talked about OVR, and they talked about OVR extensively. Like literally, it was like one of those weather channels where OVR was in a big screen, and there was two guys who were the co-hosts or the hosts of the Turkish Telegram, Turkish TV, and one guy, I guess he was a financial, I don't know what he was, but he was like talking about OVR like extensively. And then pretty soon other Turkish television networks picked it up, and then CNN Turkey picked it up. So then the name OVR, the reality, was in the homes of every Turkish citizen that watched TV, that had a TV. So once they found out about OVR, because it was very well analyzed and talked about, they all jumped in. And I feel like, I'm just going to say this, I feel like because the English language is not their first language, maybe when they get a MetaMask, I don't know if when you get a MetaMask in Turkey, will it be, is the website translated in Turkey? I don't know. Somebody has to tell me. I don't know, because I'm a native English speaker, so it's all English, Canadian English to me, right? So I don't know. But I think that's it. Like some of these bots, the bots, and then the language is in English. the pinned messages in the OVR official Telegram group, and maybe they kind of read it and they don't really doesn't really register. So that I think it's a language thing too. So we got to find a better way to communicate. But obviously, the reason why they chose the English language now the core team, they're Italian. They're in Udine, Italy. It's like the northeast border of Italy. I think bordering. I think Croatia. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. But like Slovenia, something like that, right? But they're in the near the border of the other country. That's on the east side of Italy. And we're lucky that they didn't do their whole website in Italian, because that'd be a shit out of luck. And how did I find out OVR? I'll tell you. I found out about OVRs because I wanted to create NFTs, and I was following the NFT hashtag, and then I saw OVR. Oh yeah, I guess an hour and something ago. How long have I been like chatting anyway? An hour. I guess an hour ago, I was talking about how about Second Life, and I was very active in Second Life. It was my first immersive metaverse where I made a lot of money creating. I created furniture, because I was a furniture designer in Second Life. It was called DF Designs, Digital Femme Designs, and then I also created buildings for companies, and I would get paid in the Second Life currency, which is a Linden dollar, and then I would exchange it for in PayPal for USD, US dollars. And I would like sit on my bed. I was a nurse at the time, but I mean it's another story. So when I was in Second Life in 2005, and then my first augmented reality conference was in Frankfurt, Germany. I lived in Germany for 3 years in Frankfurt, and I attended my first augmented reality conference in 2009. And once I saw I saw the demos that people did. I saw that the Fraunhofer Institute, Fraunhofer Institute in Germany, which, by the way, they are a technological company. I know they have different branches, but I found out that literally they create technology not just for the German military or German companies. They create military for... Yay, love face XYZ. Enough watch stream girls is here. Yay, I don't understand, but yay, thank you. So the Fraunhofer Institute in Germany, they are a company that creates technology, not for the German company, but for like the military, and not just for military, like anybody. Like they're a free agent. They develop a technology. If a country wants it, then it gets licensed out. Isn't that amazing? And they were there at my first augmented reality conference in Frankfurt, and they demoed training scuba divers for rescues. And it was like fantastic. And then after that conference, I was like, well, it wasn't a conference, it was a dev camp, developer camp. After that dev camp, I was like, oh my God, if you can just create content like you do in Second Life with augmented reality over the real world, like in the world, oh my God. And so I waited. That was 2009. Waited, and life went on, and I moved here, I moved there, I moved this, I did that. I had like how many I had like a bunch of relationships. No, I think I had 3 relationships since then. It's been 15 years. Then finally I came across OVR, and it's like, this is what I've been waiting for all my adult life, is to create content in augmented reality that's over the real world. And people don't really realize that. I heard a notification. Oh, it's Mr. Lepropio. Hello, hi. Nice to have you on Twitch. Woohoo! And yes, I got a nice shirt. Isn't that great? I did an unwrapping. And look, am I getting spammed? Loveface XY. Enough watch stream girls here. Is that a porn thing? If I click on it, will I go to a porn site? First somebody's sad. No. I'm kidding. I'm just so kidding. I love that you're on here. I'm going to click on your thing later because I can only multitask as much as I can. Anyway, that's me. It's not what I promote OVR is because I've been waiting for OVR. I need that to be a meme. I need that to be my tagline. I need that to be something. So people, I love OVR because I've been waiting for OVR. Do you know what I mean? Apple has announced a VR AR headset, but it will be a little pricey. No shit. 2 to 3K. Yep. As you also probably know, Microsoft is working. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Oh, I'm not going to do this. Wait for it. Wait for it. You should delete the user. Hi, Zen Vibes. Okay. I didn't click on that. Thank you. I know not to click when you have a lot of emoticons. So I won't click on it. I don't know how to delete right now. I mean, I do, but I don't know if I can handle it right now. But yes, liberty. Oh, here we go. Liberty or death. If you don't know, if you guys just came on, I have this thing with liberty or death that is on my YouTube, in the YouTube chat. I love the liberty or death because I was using my letter opener to open the package. And then I saw liberty or death and it was just perfect. But yes, I did find out about Apple and that Qualcomm is coming out with, I think it's their chip or whatever. I posted it in the OVR Twitter. So I got to say something. Thank you for telling me not to click on the Zen Vibes. The technological advancements and push into mass adoption of OVR is coming fast and we are at the forefront. I love you. Because, man, I love it when people come onto the live stream and are so positive about OVR. Nobody, well, I'm going to be transparent here. There are frustrated people. No, there are people that downloaded the app and I don't know, for some reason it's their phone maybe, or it's their network connection. Maybe they don't have 5G where they are. They are experiencing like connection issues with the app. And I see it and it hurts. I don't take it personally, but it hurts. Like there are people trashing OVR publicly. Like it hurts. And they trash OVR when like during the main post. Like I'll post something that has nothing unrelated, and because OVR's tweet shows up on their thing, they'll go, they're calling OVR scammers, they call OVR whatever, and it's nothing, and we are not. By we I mean the platform is not. Dudes, dudettes, it's all about the blockchain. You can't scam the blockchain. Although there was an issue 2 years ago about something blockchain. Somebody got into somebody's wallet, but that's their fault. Ish. You have to. No. I read all the tweets. I read the good tweets and I read the very, very bad, mean tweets. And because I handle the Twitter DM, they're so mean. Like, they're so mean. Like, I get that you're frustrated because you can't connect your wallet. I get that you don't know where your 100 OVR tokens went because you accidentally transferred it. I get that. And I get that people really don't understand the platform. Like there's so much nuances when you bid on land and the status of the auction and all this stuff. I totally understand that, but it's like people have been really meaner lately. I don't know, maybe it's social media. Maybe because customer service used to be you walk into a store, a brick and mortar, and then you talk to somebody, and then it got to the telephone where you have a voice, right? And then maybe you're mean to the voice, to the call center operators or whatever. But then when you are on social media and you don't know who the heck is you're communicating to, I think people just are mean. And that's why I appreciate when somebody is so positive about OVR, because honestly, it sucks when I wake up and I sometimes I don't even have my coffee first. I wake up and then I check the Twitter DM and then I'm like, holy shit. And then there are people that they threaten. They threaten me /OVR. I don't take it personally, but they threaten, oh, you stole my money. You stole my overlands. You deleted my, no. And every issue, I like I say, we have a private group, we have a support ticket, and you have to know that when there are issues coming from, when people have issues and then they go on Reddit or over OVR's Discord or OVR's main chat or Twitter, we all know all the issues because we're like a family, man. Like OVR community support, we're a family. We all chat, we all say good morning in our little Telegram private group. So we see everything that's going on. We know all the issues. So it's like, it's funny that some people will go on one Telegram channel and then they don't get they don't get seen right away, because apparently nowadays people want instant gratification. So they feel like if you're going to tweet something or say a message on Telegram, I'm going to get a response right away. No, even though they're very active in the main Telegram group. There's like, I think maybe 3 or 4 community managers handling it. But if you want something and then you want to ask a question on the main Telegram group, number one, if you don't get a response right away, it's because the other community managers are dealing with previous issues and they're trying to solve it with the dev team. And I see it in the private chat. They're talking back and forth, sharing screenshots, blah 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 blah. So please be patient. But I guess nowadays people don't have patience because of this instant gratification thing, thanks to the mobile phone. Ding, 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 ding. Which, by the way, this is a live stream, and I know I'm talking about OVR, but can we also talk about augmented reality and AI? I love the artificial intelligence space. Like, that's why I coined in 2014 AIoT. It's IoT, Internet of Things. Well, I said, oh, fuck no, Internet of Things, shut up. The evolution of that is augmented artificial intelligence of things, because now there's going to be AI, machine. This is not the channel, but I get it. Like, when people talk about AI, artificial intelligence, it's just a blanket umbrella like term, because there's so many I wouldn't say facets, but there's so many, I'm going to say it, facets of artificial intelligence. Like, there's machine learning, there's neural networks. It depends on what. And people are very specific on be careful how you use artificial intelligence to what context. But I'm really big on AI, which I have forgotten about because I've been so busy. You're always going to have angry, miserable people. I know. And those who are looking for a handout. I know. Could also be our competitors. Right? Oh, for sure. For sure. So I had to be careful. I'm always really nice on my chat, but when I handle the Twitter DM support. But I'm gonna say this. Oh, Hexagonaut! Bonjour, Hexagonaut. There are so many scams in the crypto world that sometimes when people face an issue, they think it's a scam. Absolutely. Like, do you know why people come to Twitter DM? Because they say they don't trust Telegram. And then I gotta handle it all. But that's fine. I mean, it's not a lot, actually. I don't really get a lot because everything is what's it called, divided up. A lot of people are on Discord, so our community, the community managers who handle Discord, they get a lot. I just do the Twitter DM, which is fine. But yeah, it's it's not about, no, OVR is not scammers. Like, yeah, says the girl who has an OVR t-shirt. But no, they're not. Man, I can talk about OVR. Somebody quick ask me a question, or else I'm just going to talk about everything and just go off. Let's talk about Steve Aoki, shall we? So I'm going to share my screen. Let's go to the 2-screen tour. And let's go to the 8 Asian collection. So the Asian NFT collection is a theme. What's it called? I guess I wouldn't promote, but focusing on Asian women, the different Asian women in the different Asian countries, and it's a beautiful collection. It's a very beautiful collection. And Nicole, you can find her at 8 SIAN Mom. She's the founder of this beautiful collection. And I was eyeing one of the pieces. I know I said this like about an hour ago, but I think they opened up the NFT collection 2 days ago or 3 days ago. And of course, it's a different time zone. And I woke up and I remembered this, and I wanted to check in on the bid, if anybody bid or bought the particular NFT that I wanted to get. And I saw a tweet that Steve Aoki bought everything. So look, let me check. I'm so happy for them. Like, this is like must be the 3rd live stream I'm saying this. I'm so happy for the Asian NFT collection team. I'm just so happy for them. And I want to thank Steve Aoki for just supporting them and supporting their efforts. But then I was also thinking, like, I legit was looking at one of the NFT art, and I wanted to bid on it because I could afford it. It's like very few times when I can. You know what I'm saying? But he literally bought it all out. He bought it all out. Look at it. He bought everything. I think that's great. I think that's wonderful for him showing his support. But then I was like, I know his Steve's intention is like wonderful from the goodness of his heart. He's sharing support and everything. But then I wanted to play the devil's advocate because I wanted to make my live stream a little bit interesting. And then I said to him, Steve, why did you do that? You're a man. I know you're an Asian man. Thank you for supporting an Asian a project. But Steve, like, what about me? You literally cock blocked me from getting an NFT that I've been eyeing on. And isn't that the thing that, men have to be the first to do something? It's almost like you pushed women off to the sidelines, Steve. It's like you didn't manscape? What's manscape? Mansplain. Yeah, it's like you did the digital equivalent of mansplaining. Like you wanted to help, you wanted to show that you want to help, you're all about women empowerment, and yet you went and bought everything because you said in your masculine brain, in your masculine testosterone brain, oh, I want to empower women. I love this female NFT collection. I want to help the team out. I'm going to do a really good thing and buy the whole collection. But in your testosterone brain, that was a good thing to you. But you probably like cock blocked women who wanted to have this NFT, who were eyeing this pieces of the NFT art, like me. So Steve, what the fuck? I'm just doing that disclaimer. I'm just doing this for drama and action, so this live stream is going to be interesting. Do I really feel that way? A little bit, but mostly I know that Steve did it from the goodness of his heart, and mostly I feel that he's probably going to give away an NFT to some like nonprofit or entity so they can resell it and make money on it. And I'm mostly, I also believe that if he does resell it, he'll probably resell it. Can you resell something for a lower cost? I don't know. He'd probably resell it at the same price it would have been, and other proceeds would go to like maybe Stop Asian Hate or some or different Asian nonprofit projects. I believe that that's what he's gonna do. But the reason why I'm doing this, I'm just gonna act out drama because I can. Anyway, yeah. So Steve, you cock blocked me. You cock blocked a lot of the women. I'm just saying. You literally mansplained. Somebody's got to find something about the mansplained, because it's not mansplaining. He man something. Let's just say, oh, yay, another question. Here we go. Another question from Liberty or Death. Also, AGI. Have you ever listened to Dr. Ben, that's German, Gertzel? On what he calls artificial general intelligence? He created the yes, the Sophia robot. Yes, because I was part of Robots Without Borders, and it was a guy. I think he's Portuguese. Let's go to the website. But before I do, I was part of Robots Without Borders, and he created an artificial intelligence robot. I forgot her name. Luna. Okay, let me go. Let me see. I don't want to share everything. First, go to my big face so I could just like look for it. Hang on. Here's my just chatting. Here's my just chatting big face. Let me go to Facebook, and I will show you Robots Without Borders. Now the Ben, that sounds familiar. That really sounds familiar. But yes, I do know about Sophia the robot, because, well, I was in the AI space. I actually worked with a German company called exb.de, and now they're about machine learning and stuff. But here it is, Robots Without Borders. And, it's going to be slow. Okay. Now I can share my screen. Oh, you guys are going to see who I am in Facebook. No big deal. Let me share my screen. The reason why I know about Sophia, the robot is because I was looking for artificial intelligence projects to be part of, and I reached out to Robots Without Borders and asked them to be part of the team. So this is me, Carmen S. Villadar, woohoo, and I handle their Twitter. And I think Lewis, I forgot his name, Lewis something was the creator of Luna. Hang on, here's Luna. So here's Luna, and he was at the Ignite App Summit. Like I forgot, this is in 2018. He was in Kansas City. And this is Luna, and he created an AI robot. So she wasn't a physical robot, but everything in AI. So let's see what Luna says.
What do you know about quantum decoherence?
Quantum decoherence is the loss of quantum coherence. In quantum mechanics, particles such as electrons are described by a wave function, a mathematical description of the quantum state of a system. The probabilistic nature of the wave function gives rise to various quantum effects.
How long is a year on Pluto?
Luna.
The period of revolution of Pluto is 90,800 Earth days.
Okay, so the reason why I'm showing you Luna. Oh, there's Lewis. I forgot. Lewis Aran on Aria Ching. So Aria Chang, she is a transhumanist in Vancouver, BC in Canada. And I've never physically met her, but we've been meaning to meet up because she's like an artist, and I just love everything about what she does. And she partnered, well, it's actually the Robots Without Borders team. And Lewis Arana, this project was on hold because he wanted to take a sabbatical, and then he took a sabbatical, and I need to reach back out to him to see, but it was all about democratize artificial intelligence, right? And what does that mean? Go to the website because I literally forgot. It's been so long, and my brain is just so full. It's good to know OVR has hired someone with such an extensive background in these related fields. Aww, you're so good. Thank you. Liberty or death. Yes. And if you only knew, not only that, I was a nurse. And what does that mean? Nursing. Okay. Customer service, customer support. Can we talk about that? I feel like the ultimate in customer service is nursing, the nursing profession. Yeah, I mean, just the medical field in general, because when you are dealing with people in pain, people that are dying, people that have trauma and they get rushed to the hospital, you're dealing with family members that are frustrated, scared, angry, all those really low vibrational frequencies. You're subject to so you got to pull yourself together and really give the best customer service or patient, because it's all about life and nurturing and caring. So I really feel that I'm not saying that you have to be a nurse or in the medical profession to really be good at community or customer service support or community support. Absolutely not. Why? Because there are people in the medical profession, even nurses, that should not even be nurses. I don't even know why they're nurses. I think maybe it's for the money, or that's all they could do. Like, I don't even know. They want to marry a doctor. I don't even know. But I don't. Yeah. So I'm just saying that, the OVR team, I have in my nursing profession, in my 11-year nursing profession, because of my my need to just always constantly learn. I just realized a while ago that I literally stayed in one department every 2 years in my nursing profession. Except I think there was one that was 3 years because 11 years. I did like cardiology for 2 years, cardiac catheterization for 2, neuro for 2, infection control, employee health management for 2 years, risk management for 2 years. Like, I just like, oh shit, I was like 2 years. So I learned a lot. I learned the hands-on. I learned the critical trauma part, intensive part. I learned the nursing informatics part. I was part of the nursing informatics team in Houston. I learned about management from an admin point, and it's like why we're telling the nurses to do this. I love it. And I also learned the infection control employee health part. Like, it was like amazing. And when I was an infection control employee health nurse in Texas, that was 9/11. I legit started right before 9. I think I started in August 2001. Was it? Was that it? I think I started in August. Anyways, I started in August in my new role as an infection control employee health nurse. And then 9/11 hit. And oh shit, shit hit the fan. Because I was pulled in as a new infection control employee health nurse that handled like a whole hospital, one, what's it called, rehab center, and 2 pediatric clinics. I had to go to tabletop bioterrorism table talks where we got a lady from, I think she was from Chicago, and she was like one of the leads for, oh, nuclear power plants. I don't know. I think like when you have a nuclear power plant, you gotta have like a protocol when shit goes down. So she kind of like led the table talks here in McAllen, Texas. It was Harlingen, Texas at the time, and I was part of that. So like I absolutely had like a background in so many things, like you and mobile technology and Android community. It's like crazy. So I know I'm always talking about myself, but there is. But yeah, so I do know about Sophia because I was in that robot artificial intelligence space. And I'm going to say this right now. LG, the manufacturer LG, or the brand Life is Good LG, I really love their phones. Like I've been an Android promoter for like the longest time since Google open sourced Android. And I've had an Android. Well, actually, I've had a Nokia phone, Nokia N95, which I loved, but then I ended up having Android phones. And where am I going with this? Oh shit, I forgot. But Android phones. Anyway, I literally forgot. My brain is tired. How long have I been live streaming? Can somebody please ask me a question? First of all, I have to check this Twitter. And I gotta make sure that you're not seeing everything. Okay, so I'm gonna switch to my big screen chatting face. And I'm getting hot. Like I have this kind of like hot, like kind of like velvety, it's not velvet, but it's like a velvety feel microfiber shirt over this t-shirt. And I'm getting like really hot in here. But let me just check the Twitter, the DM. Oh good, there's only one message. Oh good. As you said, a friend of the help me, my accounts are being reviewed, but it took 1 week. Will the process take longer? Oh, hang on. I'm just going to answer this. Hi. I always say in the Twitter DM, I always say hi. Then I always say who I am because, you know, like they have a name. This is Carmen. And I always thank them for reaching out. 99.1% of the time. Sometimes people just want to know something and I don't need to have like it can be a quick answer and I don't have to go through that whole I'm human kind of thing. Thank you for reaching out. But it took a week. Will the process what? As you said, a friend from the Turkey group helped me. May you please tell me the name of the person in the so that I can ask them? There. Good. I gotta man this. What else? I got so much projects. It's crazy. I want to also talk about Filipinos in the Metaverse. I am Filipino, and I've been in the Metaverse since 2005. Just since 2005. And I met this guy online, the derbied one, because he always wears a derby. And he reached out to me, and he wanted to say, hey, you know, you wanna join me, and let's create a Filipino DAO. And I'm like, okay. And then it turned out, so we hold a weekly Monday Twitter space for Filipinos in the Metaverse. And what is that? The mission is to get as many Filipinos in the OVR Metaverse. And we have a strategy and a plan for that. And our strategy and plan is, number one, hold a Twitter space. Number one, behind the scenes, do outreach with other Filipino communities and onboard them and tell them about OVR and get them. We're going to do a land grab. So our first land grab is going to be in Filipino Town in Los Angeles. The reason why we chose Filipino Town in Los Angeles is because it's a part in LA where, like, Filipino businesses are. And we chose LA because the Derby One is very well connected with the Filipino Hollywood organization. He actually founded the Chamber of Commerce in Hollywood in Los Angeles a few years ago. So the Durbid one and I, and now Jason, he is the current president of the Chamber of Commerce of Hollywood, the Filipino Chamber of Commerce of Hollywood. The three of us are doing this project, and the land grab is going to be, hey, Crypto Wixer, nice to see you. I know, right? Did you get a t-shirt? I don't know if in the OVR official Telegram group, there was an announcement saying that if you wanted a t-shirt, you could fill out this form. I don't know honestly if it was just to a certain ambassador group. I'm not sure, but it's a cool t-shirt. It's very comfortable. I mean, as far as I know. But thank you so much, and thank you for visiting. I really appreciate it. And now I forgot what I said. I need more water. Can I just take a water break? What the hell was I talking about? Can somebody remind me? I was talking about OVR, spamming, something. Okay, good. It's perfect time to switch. It's a perfect time to switch. Oh yeah, Deutsche Welle. Oh yeah, Filipinos in the Metaverse. So that's one project I'm involved with, and we didn't have. Here we go. Love to hear the roadmap. Oh, the roadmap. Okay. Well, I'll tell you. Let's go to the website again. And, okay. Yes, I'm privy to the roadmap because I have access. They allowed me access to. Oh my God. I think my processor is like just about. Okay. What am I doing? Oh yeah, you're seeing my screen. Yikes, 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 yikes. I forgot that I was on the Twitter DM. So if you can see, I'm going to go to the blog. So once in a while I'll tweet, but on Telegram there is an official announcements page, and I can definitely send that out. I will send that out once I get to it. But right now I'm here and I want to go to the blog. I don't know why it's not going to the blog. Oh my God. I think my processor is like, this whole live streaming thing is like killing my. So I have this MacBook Air M1 silicon chip I bought like in February 2021. It's only 8 gig RAM, but it does well, except maybe not so much for live streaming. If you go to the blog, you will see that they put out their monthly development. Like over here, there is the January development timeline. So I would like to say that if people want to know what's in the roadmap, go to the website, go to the blog, and find. They usually post it like the beginning of the week, the first few days of the start of the month, and you can see the development timeline. As you know, and you need to know, not you, Liberty or Death, but other people, going over adoption in the Philippines. Waha. You are oh my God, I was a DJ in Second Life. Absolutely. I bought all this equipment and everything like that, and I was like doing this with my animation. It's so cool. We can log on to Second Life later, but I think it's going to kill my processor. But you need to know that when you are developing software or a technological platform like OVR, and you're not even like closing it to a beta community, like this is like freaking. I always say this. I'm always like, OVR dev team, why didn't you just start off with a beta community so it's closed? Maybe you invite 500 or 1,000 users. You have a control group, and then you get to iterate every feature. You get their feedback, and then you prepare it for the world. They said that they had a beta stage, a beta phase, but no. I've been in the technology startup space for a long time, and I'm just super surprised, and I'm behooved at sometimes how they even OVR came to be, because I cannot believe that they are literally right now as we speak. Maybe they're sleeping now or whatever. No, they're implementing new features, improving stuff while the platform is open to the freaking world. And to me, that's crazy. It's almost like my live streams. It's almost like me getting on my live stream with an idea and a goal of what I want to talk about, but I just bring up stuff that comes into my head, and people are just no, that's not really a good analogy, but you know what I'm talking about. So to me, this is a testament to how talented and skilled and bold the development team is in OVR to be able to continue to create features and updates and solving issues while their platform is being used by everybody. It's ridiculous. Like right now we have the what is it? The 9, the IX, is that 9 or 10 or 11? The 9 Panthers, IX Panthers play to earn game, and that's going on. So we have that. We have people doing creating content in their overlands so that they can publish it as live overlands. If you don't know what live overlands are, it's basically overlands that people own that have augmented reality content. We have people like Defiance Streets and Dream Collab with Lester Paints and Vardis and Karmahead getting ready for the NFT Paris this Saturday. From I think 4 to 4:30 CET, or was it 4:30 to 5? I don't know. I put the link there. Like we literally have people using the platform all the time, and it's just crazy. And it's funny that it's not funny. The reality is you have people using the OVR app with different devices, okay, different devices and different operating system versions of their devices, different networks. So when we want to talk about the metaverse, let's talk about the metaverse in general. I was interviewed by Deutsche Welle on Monday, and it was the journalist, his first name was Serdar, and he was telling me what was my thoughts about a metaverse, something like that. And basically I said, well, to me, a metaverse needs certain components. And one of the components, number one, is people, the community. It needs people, a community, a way for people to communicate, interact with each other. It needs to have the ability for the people to create content, so content creators, and people in the metaverse to consume the content, so content creators and consumers. And to tie that, it needs to have like a digital currency or a digital system where they can exchange goods for services within the metaverse. So in this case, a currency that you can use. And basically that's, to me, was the metaverse in general, because there's so many metaverses. I mean, I think World of Warcraft, way back then when they became an MMORPG game, they're a metaverse. You had people, you had what was it, clans? I forgot what they were called. You had people, a way to engage. You had they weren't creating content. I don't know if you can create content now, but they had all elements and weapons that you could buy and level up with. So you had to tie in like a credit card so you can buy their token. I can't remember, but World of Warcraft's a metaverse. Second Life, I'm always a big proponent of Second Life. That's my first ever metaverse. Roblox is a metaverse, and the many games that are within Roblox. Then you hear about the Sandbox being a metaverse because Snoop Dogg and Steve Aoki is now on. And I got to say something. So we had a conversation in a Twitter space last night with Defiance Streets and a bunch of people, and there was Vardis, and he, I love the guy because he mimicked, or he exactly reiterated what everybody in the OVR community, in the ambassador group or in the main chat was saying about OVR marketing. A lot of people are frustrated. Well, I don't know if they're frustrated now. They better have dealt with their frustration. Holy shit. But a lot of people, I don't see so much frustration now, and I don't know why. I guess because now they're seeing that OVR is getting traction. But last year in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, people were really frustrated and about OVR's marketing team. Everybody had an idea of how OVR should do this, OVR should do that. Why isn't OVR doing this? Blah, blah, blah. I get that frustration. I was fucking frustrated when I joined in April. I looked at I'm not saying that their Twitter is any better now because I'm handling it. I'm telling you, my engagement with handling the Twitter is such that, right? I am a digital strategist, but there is right now my role is such that it's not like I am the digital manager and coming up with the strategy and stuff. So I'm just there, baby steps. As long as all I know is I wanted to be part of the OVR team, and I got my foot in. and my foot in is through Twitter. And then that'll evolve slowly as it's evolving. But what I get pissed at, I used to be very active in the OVR Telegram groups. I was so active, it's just crazy. But then I stopped. I stopped because I didn't like the energy, the negative energy that was in the groups. And I had that negative energy. I was frustrated because I was like, well, what about, why isn't marketing doing this? Why isn't marketing doing that? But then when I was so fortunate to get my foot into the OVR door and be part of the team, and I literally got to know the marketing team and all the other people, and I saw, oh my God, the stuff that was going on and the stuff that they have in the pipeline, and I remembered, oh shit, it's so easy to just say stuff. But the thing is to do it. And I of all people know this because I literally just left a marketing manager job for BG Wealth Group. You can even look it up, bgwealthgroup.com. If you go to the team, I think my face is still there. I don't know. I think they forgot to take my name off. But I literally left a full-time secure job with people that I love, that they were my family, at a great time in the BG Wealth Group company's I guess, journey, because I love OVR so much. It was almost like I was married to two people. It was almost like I'm married to OVR, or you know what I mean? Like I was dating OVR and dating BG Wealth Group. No, that's a bad analogy. But because I believe in BG Wealth Group, but the future. Like, come on, I've been waiting for a technology like OVR for like 15 years. Maybe it's 13 years. I don't know. I'm not really good with math. But anyway, from 2009 till 2021, I finally found, the universe brought me to OVR. And I'm so thankful. And my point is, I don't go on the Telegram groups anymore because I cannot stand the complaints of people. And understandably so. But it's like, shut the fuck up and chill. Because as a marketing manager, like we were rebranding the website of BG Wealth Group, right? We started the meetings end of April, and then the launch of the website was supposed to be mid-June. Okay, that was the deliverable in the proposal. So you start meeting in April. Excuse me. You talk about the branding. You get the site map. Holy shit! You would think that a site map. An agency in New York developed a site map, presented it to us. And you would think it would be, no! Do you know how long it took to agree on the site map? It took like over a month. Maybe over a month just to agree on the freaking site map. And then it took so to make a long story short, these marketing projects, they don't fucking happen overnight. Sometimes it's like months. The fact that BG Wealth Group was able to rebrand their website in I think we launched in October. I mean, I've been in companies where a website took a year to develop and they didn't even have much functionality, right? Like that's what I'm saying. My point is that you have a technological platform that is so innovative, and then you're wondering why marketing is doing this. No! I remember saying to people in the very beginning, I think it was in our ambassador group, whatever group, no. We do not want OVR to have a marketing campaign. We don't want that. Why? Because the platform isn't ready. I mean, the platform, and by ready, I mean, come on, people are so mean nowadays. It's like instant gratification. Imagine if the Washington Journal or somebody on television talk about OVR and everybody's like, yeah, and then they go in and then download the app and like, this is not a beta community, people. Here's a platform. Here's a development team. You open a platform like OVR to the fucking mainstream world. Everybody jumps on. Do we even have the servers to handle it? Because shit, all I know is I'm being transparent. When the Turkish media, mainstream media, I think 3 or 4 to be exact, and then CNN Turkey talked about OVR, boom! Like we saw Turkey users, boom! And you know what? Guess what? Something happened to the website. Well, it's... So to people, I'm just saying, no. There's a time and place for everything. There's a time and place for, and I know people get anxious and mad because they're like, oh my God, the Sandbox, they have Snoop Dogg. Why doesn't OVR have Snoop Dogg? Really? Really? I mean, how long has the Sandbox been in existence? The Sandbox is a sandbox metaverse. It's a sandbox platform, right? It's like they have their shit together. I'm not saying OVR doesn't have their shit together. OVR is still in development in an open world, an open wild scale augmented reality platform. The Sandbox is the Sandbox. Decentraland is Decentraland. Axie Infinity. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying this because it's all in a controlled space. That's what I'm saying. So you don't want the whole world to know about OVR yet until certain elements are freaking ready. That's all I'm saying. And that's why I'm like, oh my God, couldn't you have a closed beta community to at least 1,000 members? That's all I'm saying. But it is what it is, so let's go with it, right? And I believe that back in the 2000s, see, marketing has changed. Ever since social media, and maybe Amazon had a play in this because they had like a review, an online review thing, but ever since the internet, ever since with the advancements of these social media platforms, and now people can say whatever they want to say, just like me having my own live stream and I can say what the fuck I want to say. The way you market to people is changing, and I said this in the Twitter space. We are at the cusp of all these freaking changes, meaning, you know this, and I said this earlier, maybe 2 hours ago in this live stream, that before we buy a product, before we choose an airline, before we choose a hotel to stay with, before we do anything, we always go online and check the reviews. So my point is, I really don't believe, and I'm speaking for myself, not the OVR team. Disclaimer, everything I say about OVR is my personal opinion. I'm going to write that it's in my Twitch about, but I'm going to write that here in the description. This is my Digital Femmes personal opinion. I really do not believe that OVR is a type of platform that they need to spend billions, $1 billion or $500 million for a marketing campaign so that they could be known. Because it's like the people are gonna know it. There's no race, people. Like, I mean, if people are worried about a race to market, like who gets to market first, dude, you guys are you're freaking old school. Get out of the 2000s, man, or the 90s. You're old school if there's a race. There is no fucking race. Because we can just coexist. It's like, do you think, let's talk about mobile networks. Right now, I am on the TELUS mobile network. In Canada, there's Rogers Mobile, there's TELUS, there's Fido, there's SaskTel, there's you know what I'm talking about. Whatever country you live in, you either have the corporate monopolized mobile network or the other decentralized mobile networks, right? So my point is, you get to choose what network you want. Like there's Bell Mobile Network. You don't like the service of Bell? You go to TELUS. Back then, I had two phones. Back like a couple of years ago, I had two phones, two Android phones. One Android was on SaskTel. No, was on Rogers. The other Android was on Virgin Mobile. Huh? I had two mobile phones.
30 p.m. Let's go grab a glass of water. And why don't you go wash your hands?
Thanks, Google. Anyway, I had two Android phones. One was on the Virgin Mobile network. The other one was on the Rogers network. I get to choose. So my point is, again, I'm trying to make all these points.
I didn't understand.
Google.
I found something similar.
Hey, Google, stop. Jesus, Google, what did I even say? Anyway, so with all these different metaverses, we get to choose. There doesn't have to be the one metaverse. Maybe maybe we like to hang out in one metaverse because we love the people, because we are doing a project on that metaverse. And who says we can't do different projects in different metaverses? I mean, I know people like Osavox, Dr. Bozak, Osavox, Osavoxians. They have an art gallery. They have an Osavox gallery in the OVR metaverse. They have a presence in, I think, Decentraland or the Sandbox or CryptoVoxel, or it doesn't matter. It shouldn't be who's the best anymore. Do you know what I mean? And we get to choose who's the best. Sometimes we say, oh, you know what? I like this coffee. Like, it's like the Coke and Pepsi. What's the better cola? So this whole, I really believe that the OVR platform can speak for itself. And I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that because I get to see all the freaking tweets about people coming into OVR and going, oh my God, I can't believe OVR. And they just found it by how they found it. So please have patience. If you really believe in OVR and love OVR, then go ahead and do your own efforts for it, because it's all about word of mouth. And believe me, the team is backing it up by creating and developing features for the community. So you got to see OVR as a canvas. It's literally a canvas all over the world, and you get to create whatever you want to it. Dream Collabs did. Dream Collabs saw OVR and he's like, you know what? I'm going to create a website and I'm going to start a company on helping the OVR community rent their lands. You know what? Defiant Street said, you know what? I'm going to use this OVR metaverse to help artists onboard them and get their artwork known more. You know what? Hexadie said, I'm going to use OVR for my nonprofit project and to help musicians, because he was part of the Multiverse Music Fest back in I think they launched October 31st. So all these people who see the value of OVR, they're empowering themselves. It's like they're empowering themselves to do what they want to do on OVR, however, based on the features and technology at this time. That's all I'm saying. Oh my God, I'm just ranting like crazy. And here's this person here who is like, I don't know how to delete her. Do I block her? But if I have to click, no. Oh, if I right click, oh, I see. It's in the 3. Oh, I don't really like blocking people. I've never, hang on, I'll block them. No, it doesn't. If I click here and it says, what does it say? I don't know. It doesn't say anything. Oh, it says here, hide user on this channel. Okay. Or why do I just remove them? All right, I'll remove them. I mean, if it's not bugging anybody. You guys, I feel like I need to go because, hang on, I'll just remove them. I'm just going to like chill a bit. So everybody, let's stand up. Don't forget to drink water and stretch. I heard a ping, and the ping is, wait a minute, what am I sharing? Oh shit, I'm sharing this. Dude, good thing I checked. I'm gonna go to the page. There you go. And then I'm going to go to the website just to see, to the Twitter DM. Oh, thank you, Universe. Thank you so much, Universe, for allowing me to live stream, because for some reason all the Twitter DMs are just like held at bay. And I've received 2 Twitter DMs, but they were just like, no issues. They were just like just telling me information. Oh my God. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you, Universe. Thank you so much. I love it when the universe is on my side. Well, you have to know the universe is always on your side. Okay, hang on. Please tell me your. Okay, I'm gonna help this out. Tell me your. Oh yeah, I was talking about your username. Oops, I burped. I was telling you about the Deutsche Welle, and he asked me this question about what is a metaverse, and so I told him, and then he said a bunch of other stuff. Well, I don't know when the interview is going to come out. He's going to use my interview as part of an explainer video. So Deutsche Welle is a German broadcasting news source, but the Turkish community there's a lot of Turkish people in Germany, because no kidding, Turkish is right there, and so they're going to do one in the Turkish language, I believe. And then I think my interview, or the snippets of my answers, are going to be part of of English language explainer video. So he asked me like a lot of good questions. I think he only asked me one question about OVR, or 1 or 2 questions about OVR. But mostly they were like metaverse related. And then towards the end, he talked about the Turkish community, because it was really like, like an angle. And yeah, right now the Turkish community is huge. You know what? Who's going to be another big community is Iran. Oh my God! If you guys got to know, if you knew a project that this guy is doing, oh my God, it's like amazing. I'm not going to say it. And I told the marketing team about it. And by marketing team, I mean like the core management team, because I shared, oh my God, this guy just told me what his project is, and Diego, the CEO, was like, oh my God, we got to support this, because it's just fantastic. So we talked about Philippines. Somebody said going over adoption in the Philippines. Well, the thing is, you know, Luis Buenaventura, otherwise known as Crypto Pop. I worked with Luis Buenaventura in 2007, 2007 to 2009, and I met him through a tweet. Well, I didn't meet him through a tweet. I met this company in the Philippines called Exist Global. They were like a cloud platform, technological cloud platform. And to make a long story short, I tweeted that I was going to the Philippines and I wanted to create a Cebu Girl Geek dinner because I was part of I founded the Frankfurt Girl Geeks dinner. Girl Geek dinner is like a technology event that you happen every month or whatever you want. And then you talk about women in technology or girls in technology. And yes, guys can come, but you have to be invited by a girl. So because I moved to Germany in Frankfurt in 2007, I wanted to get a website called Geek Girl because I'm a geek girl. I'm literally a geek. So I wanted to get geekgirl.com, but it was taken. Then I saw that there was like this girl geek dinners, and I was like, what is a girl geek dinner? And I looked it up and I was like, oh shit. So I started the Frankfurt Girl Geek dinner, and then I was going to go to the Philippines because I'm Filipino, and then I wanted to do a Cebu Girl Geek dinner. So I said, hey, I'm going to Cebu. Anybody interested? Some girl reached out to me. I met her in Cebu. I found out that she worked for Exist Global. She and we talked. She said that she got permission from the CEO, Winston Damarillo, who's in LA, who lives in California, to have the Cebu Girl Geek dinner. So I said, oh yeah, thank you so much. And then she helped me. And then so she took me to their office, and then we had everything laid out. It's all in Flickr. It's all on YouTube and stuff like that. Then I was like, I messaged Winston, the CEO, thanking him for allowing me to host the Cebu Geek Girl dinner in their Exist Global offices. And then he said, oh, I looked you up on Facebook. So it's so cute. I told him about Second Life. He ended up getting an avatar in Second Life, and he met me in Second Life. And we were talking, and I have that. I think I have that photo and that interview, not an interview, that meetup in YouTube. Anyway, so then Winston found out that I lived in Germany. I was living in Germany, so he said that they wanted to enter the German market, and they were in the process of doing that. And then they needed somebody in Germany. They were looking for someone for business development. And then it's the universe is really wonderful, you know. So then I ended up working for Exist Global as their biz dev. And that's how I met Luis Buenaventura. He was like a software developer at the time. But then, years happened. He's really an entrepreneur. So he evolved, and then he ended up leaving, and then he ended up founding his own company. Well, many companies. Well, now he's got a company called BloomX. And it is it is a remittance. It is a remittance company for Filipinos all over the world to send money, but in crypto. So he's also an artist. He also loves dabbling in comics, like he writes. So many years ago, he got an iPad. I believe he uses Procreate, and he started doing just comics of what's it called, like imaginary, fantastic characters. And then Bitcoin became a thing. So he did this. He started doing comics about crypto. So that's why, hence Crypto Pop. So the reason why I'm bringing up Luis Buenaventura is because Liberty or Death said something about the Philippines, and it's because of Luis Buenaventura that out of all the countries in the world, there was a statistical data on which countries in the world were familiar with NFTs or knew about NFTs, and Philippines had the most people who knew about NFTs because of Luis Buenaventura, because I believe he was, the first person to actually turn his crypto pop art into a non-fungible token, NFTs. And he also did a collab with, I don't know, I think he's a Portuguese, like Jose Delgado, Jose something. He was a Marvel artist. He's like 80 something years old now, but he did a collab with Luis, and then they did an auction for that NFT art, and it sold for so much. So of course the Philippines media interviewed him extensively. So that's how Filipinos know about NFTs, is because of Lewis. And he actually has, he's part of a guild, the something something Yield Games Guild. He's one of the leaders, and he used that platform to what's it called, to raise money, crypto, to help the victims of the typhoon in the Philippines. I think it's typhoon, starts with an O. I can't remember. Do you know what I mean? So Philippines is. Oh, when I went to Philippines in 2009, yeah, it was 2009. I was so amazed at, like, I didn't know that there was so much, like, awesome computer program. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, maybe I was ignorant at the time, because, when you think of Philippines, you think of like awesome singers, you think of like mangoes and like beaches. You do think of scuba diving and diving, because the Philippines, there's a lot of divers who go to the Philippines. But I never saw them as a country that's for tech. But then I realized that, do you know that there is, oh my God, I forgot their name, but I was doing my research at 3D animation, and there's a company in, I don't know if it's a US company or a US person partnered with a Filipino, and then they created on an island a company so that anybody who wanted to learn 3D animation would go there to this company. I can't remember what it is. And then that's how I found out that legit the 3D animators that you see in movies, in Pixar, in CGI, in anything, most of them are Filipino. I didn't know that. And I was like, what? Well, because it's all behind the scenes work, right? Like, it's all behind the scenes work. But then when you look at the credits of any of these movies with any 3D animation or anything technological, you will see Filipino names that are usually Spanish names, because the Spaniards came and colonized us for 500 years. In a way, thank you, Spanish, because your gene pool came and kind of made our, I'm not going to say, like, made our Filipino people kind of like good looking. Just saying. Also, the American. Oh, just, you know what? I just say what I say. Disclaimer: these are the things. These are my opinions, given at the state of mind at the time of this live stream. Maybe I'll say something different. Just saying. But yeah, that's what I didn't know, that the Philippines was like that. But then when I worked for Exist Global, and I found, and it was more fluff. So Exist Global also had a sister company or parent or sister company called Morph Labs, MORPH Labs. And it was amazing, because when I was so involved with the mobile community in Germany, I always wanted to have like this concept, and they were doing it. So they would have like a cafe, they would have like open coffee events to talk about their products and their company. And it was a way to get Filipinos who are in computer science to know about the company, and they would just pick and hire. So Exist Global still exists today. And now I just recently visited their website, and of course now they pivoted or evolved into blockchain as well. And I've been meaning to reach out to Winston Damarillo to tell him about Filipinos in the Metaverse. And this all started from Filipinos in the Metaverse, right? And we're going to onboard everybody. We're going to onboard as many Filipinos as we want. And this whole Filipino DAO thing, because we had a Twitter space, we had Filipinos in the Philippines come into the Twitter space, and this is where we told them about this is what the mission was. And then they said, oh, they were already creating a DAO. And we're like, you know what I loved about the Derby one? I was like listening in the Twitter space going, oh, okay, how's he going to handle this? And you know what he said? And I loved it. He said that, oh, well, if you're already creating a Filipino DAO, then maybe can we join you? And then he said, it's because, like, it's not about competition. Like, literally, the Derby one came at this with a huge heart and the greater good for the Filipino community. And this guy is like half Filipino. He doesn't even know Tagalog. Neither do I. But this is what's so funny, and this is why it's perfect that Filipinos in the Philippines who speak Tagalog, who are legit Filipino, they're creating a DAO, and they allowed us, or they invited us to be part of it. And we agree that definitely it's going to be in the Tagalog language, and we're just going to have to learn Tagalog. But then we realize that, you know what, there could be different DAOs, right? There definitely could be different DAOs. It could be a DAO for this, a DAO for that. So yeah, that's gonna be like a big project. And the thing is, there's this girl on TikTok, and her name is Bella Porch. Bella Poarc. I never heard of her, but the Derby one told me about her because he was gonna meet her. She's in LA. He's in LA, and he was gonna help her do like a, not a virtual reality. What is that? He is affiliated with a studio in LA that takes artists like singers and musicians into a virtual space, and then they create like virtual content. And he said that he somehow managed to reach out to her, or somebody connected them, and he's going to be meeting with her. And oh my god, she's got like 85 million followers or something, I don't know, but she's like huge. She's like the fourth biggest TikToker. And he said that, oh my god, I'm gonna, maybe we can get her as a guest in our Twitter space. And I'm like, holy shit, it's gonna blow up. And imagine if she comes on to the OVR Metaverse. Like, it's just crazy. It's just unbelievable. So things are just gonna happen. Yeah. So getting back to my point, my personal opinion, I don't think OVR needs to spend so much millions and millions of dollars for a campaign. It's going to go as it's going to go, because we are entering a whole new vibrations and a whole new stage, and people are getting empowered, they're getting educated, and they're going to know what's right for them, right? Why would you want to, okay, this is just my opinion, okay? To me, I always believe in organic growth. That is why I have a YouTube channel, which you guys are on, and I don't even promote it. Well, actually, I did promote it once. I'm using the OVR Twitter. The first time I ever did. It's because OVR tweeted something about real estate and owning lands and something to do with real estate. And I had a perfect video 7.5 months ago for that. And I felt that, you know what? I have great content on my channel. Why can't I just share it? So that's the first video I ever shared publicly on the OVR, because I handle the OVR. And no, I'm not going to use the OVR Twitter account to promote myself, because that's just bad. But I did that once because I felt that, no, it's something that the community, like, I said some really good shit, right? So that's why it's like, the way I treat it is, when I handle OVR's Twitter account, there's this person called Digital Femme, and I treat her as a third person. So I don't, like, I can disconnect. Oh, believe me, I'm very good at disconnecting when I need to, like emotions and stuff. So I like, if Digital Femme has something that could be, like relevant to the topic of whatever's a tweet, then I'll bring her in, which I only tweeted one YouTube video. And I shared the other night, oh my god, I'm so happy. I got my we have this WhatsApp group called Tres Espadas, the Three Swords. And I work with I used to work with, anyway, I have these two buddies, and they joined me on the OVR the Reality platform, and I'm so happy. It's the first time I've ever, like, been close. Wait, Sean, are you there? Oh, you can barely hear him. So I always hang out in Discord with him. It's because we work with two clients. Sean, can you just say hi?
Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I'm here.
Yay! So Sean is my buddy, my Discord buddy, and we treat Discord like an office. So he'll come on and I'll come on, and we'll even role play, like, who's gonna bring the coffee, who's gonna bring the donuts. It's just because. So I met this person because I work for a startup marketing team in Toronto, and that's how we met. He's actually a cinematographer. Like, he's wonderful. And when I found out about OVR back in April, I told my two buddies in the marketing company. I don't work for them anymore. I moved to BG Wealth Group, and now I don't work for BG Wealth Group because I miss them. I love them, but I really wanted to just do stuff like live streaming. I would never be able to do live stream when I was working for BG Wealth Group, although I did a try, because it's like, no, like, I need to do digital femme things, man. I'm digital femme. I'm in my happy place when I'm digitally doing digital things and holding a sword. I don't know why. Speaking of, I was when I'm in Second Life, I do have a samurai sword with a samurai animation, and there's a number of simulators in Second Life that you can go to practice like your sword fighting, samurai sword fighting. Like legit, it's so cool. Anyway, I was in Discord with G1 and AXPNX, otherwise known as Shantan. And I said, guys, can you please download the OVR app? And I was like bugging them. I was like really bugging, like, oh, I always support you guys. You guys never support me. So I got them to download the OVR app. Sophie, G1 got on, and AXPNX got on, and that's how come I did a quick screen recording, and then I shared it from Digital Fam. And the reason why I'm saying this is because that's content that I shared, Digital Fem's content, onto the main OVR, because it's like, yeah, people want to know what's going on and what can the OVR Metaverse do, something cool, so cool. So I invited them, or I told them to log into the disco room of OVR, because it was like happening. And apparently there's this like really hot girl that's always there. I don't know why she's always there. I don't know if it's like a no, because it's got a name, Ricky True or something like that. But it was so cool. But we didn't really engage with her, and I was able to screen capture video with G1 and AXPNX, my two buddies, the Tres Espadas. That's our group. And one day, and I love them. So Sophie is, oh my God, Chan. G1, it's okay. It's all good, folks. He's getting back into 3D animations and all stuff 3D, and I love it. And Shan AXPNX, he's going to take his cinematography work into the Metaverse, and they are just about to release their projects on Epic Games Unreal Engine. Or is it Epic Games or is it Steam? Wait, Epic Games is Unreal Engine, right? Or is it Steam? I think it's Epic Games. And then Epic Games, like about 18 months ago, launched on MetaHuman, where you can create a photorealistic avatar. And speaking of avatars, I really believe that, I mean, the OVR avatar is good. I mean, you can take a selfie or take a photo of yourself and stick it on your avatar. I don't know if they can move the appendages, because it's kind of funny when you're just moving around like this. It's kind of funny. I think that will be the next stage. I know that they were doing mocap stuff. I saw some behind the scenes mocap videos from OVR. Mocap, motion capture. Things. So I believe they're developing that and building that into the platform, because it would be really cool to be our avatars and just, like move like this instead of walking around like this, like zombies, literally. And speaking of zombies, that is why I bought my tactical samurai sword, because you never know. Like, I'm not wishing for a zombie apocalypse, but you never know. Like, think about this, guys. If you have a gun or any type of artillery that has to shoot some type of bullets, you're gonna run out of bullets, right? And bullets are heavy. Like, I mean, it depends. Like, some bullets are heavy, and they're like, right? Like, you've seen what's it called, The Walking Dead. You run out of bullets. And a crossbow, I mean, it's not really realistic. I mean, Daryl, the crossbow guy, like, you stick a crossbow is really cool, but you stick a crossbow, you gotta go back and get your arrow or whatever. And so no, that's totally unrealistic, the whole Walking Dead crossbow thing. But when Michonne came on to the Walking Dead, now that was something, because unless somebody could take your sword from you, you don't run out of ammunition, right? You can't throw your sword, but basically you're always holding your sword. So it depends on the length of the blade. Then you literally have like an arm's length distance, maybe, so that the zombies don't touch you or reach you. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. So do I know how to use a sword? No. There is, I was thinking of taking, what is it? Like not kendo. I don't know, some whatever that is course here in the city that I live in. But then I was like, so I went onto Amazon and I wanted to buy a training sword for this. Like, it's exactly like this. except it's not sharp. It's just, I don't know what it's made out of. Polyurethane, I don't know. But basically it's so you can do the moves and stuff without killing anybody. I was gonna buy that on Amazon. It was $35 US. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna buy that so I can go on YouTube and legit practice. But dudes, I live in a 400 square foot apartment. And there's plants everywhere. So if I'm gonna be practicing, it's not realistic. So I don't know. I just have this sword. I'm really happy. And I don't know, if all of a sudden there's a zombie apocalypse, I am in a wonderful concrete building with like solid heavy doors, because this building that I live in is 113 years old and those doors are damn solid. I don't know if it's zombie proof, but at least I got my sword, and oh well, we'll just go with it. I'm just saying, we won't have a zombie apocalypse, whatever. And if we do, I don't know, like this whole vaccine thing, like let's not even talk about it. But let's I don't have this theory. I kind of want to play with something in my mind. So this whole vaccine thing, I'm not putting it down or anything. It's just my sci-fi brain thinking stuff that, what if eventually with the people that, like, the vaccines that we got, we end up like they got like this, the whole conspiracy theory, nanobots, and then like, we can get controlled by it. Do I believe it? I mean, whatever, right? Like when Galileo said to people, oh, you know what, in Italian, I think the sun doesn't revolve around us. I think we revolved around the sun. And you know what happened to Galileo? People didn't believe it. So I'm just saying, you don't know what you don't know. Only time will tell, right? And we should learn from history. So we don't know what we don't know. And you know that, in general, the powers that be have been playing around with us. Like, brainwash, blah, blah, blah. Better just shut up. Because in my other live stream on Twitch, which I don't live stream through here, I say a lot of stuff I shouldn't say. That's why I have to say disclaimer. And I don't really, whatever. I'll just tone down. So I have to go to a meeting. It's almost 2 minutes to 4 my time, and just the perfect time because I have to go to a project meeting, and Shan-chan's waiting for me because we have to talk about something very, 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 very. That's all I'm gonna say. And again, I must thank the universe because literally I legit got no Twitter DMs except for 3 that are just like telling me things. How lucky is that? And I do want to live stream every day, except I didn't live stream I think I didn't live stream yesterday or the other day. I can't remember. I don't know. Like I said, I'm in a happy place when I'm all digital. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I just am. Okay. So thank you everybody for staying. And in the future, for people watching this in the future, I hope you got something out of it. Maybe you can just like, I don't know, because this is the end of the video, so maybe you didn't stay, so you're not going to see the end of the video, so why even bother? But for the people that are here, and I'm going to have to increase my thing. Wow, I still have 3 viewers. That is amazing. I think you guys fell asleep. And speaking of which, I got to take this OVR shirt off because I'm getting hot. Dun, 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 dun. Let's not do the strip shit. Oh my god, let's just take it off. Holy crap. Oh, my tummy. This is like one of these crop shirts, thank god. Like, I have, do you know what bubble tea is, everybody? I love bubble tea. Speaking of which, I have a bubble tea waiting for me in the fridge. I have been ordering bubble tea, like 2 bubble teas almost a day. Shan can attest to that. And believe me, my tummy is starting to look like those boba balls. Oh, I'm not going to, oh, here comes my hat head. Look at my hat head. Hey, looks like I have a big forehead. Normally I don't have a big forehead, but for the way this is. Hey OVR, I love your t-shirt. Thank you so much. But it's like, oh, look at that. It's really hot in here because the sun is coming right now. Hold on. There you go. I'm going to fold it really nicely. And I love it. It's let me see what the branding is. Gucci? Oh my god! Gucci made this. You gotta be kidding me. Just kidding. It says M. See? It says M for... Can you see it? It says M for Metaverse. How cool is that? Oh, let's see the hand washing thing. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh shit, this is a really good quality. It's from Belgium. Like Belgium chocolates. 100% cotton. Wow. Wow, it's from a Belgium company. It's like the B and C collection. Oh, I love the Italians. Hi, the real narcotics. Mommy? Oh, Mom, not your mom. Come on. Hey, bro, what's that ring? Oh, this ring? Dude, thanks for asking. This is a sterling silver ring, and I just love it. It's almost like a shield. It's like a little... Oh, man, thanks for coming on. You totally missed my live stream. Look, I was showing, like, swords. This is a letter opener, okay? And I just love it because it looks like a legit sword. I'd like you to be sad. Why would you like me to be sad? Oh, I've been sad by a lot of things, so I don't even know. But thanks for coming on to my channel. I'm kind of like, I'm speaking to a guy on Twitch. Hi, Chad Kona, live and direct. Woohoo! And oh, now you guys are coming on just when I'm leaving. Somebody goes, rate me out of 10. Stab me, please. Oh, you're one of those. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Did that tickle you? Am I married? No, I'm not married. Aw, I'm not married. Why, are you proposing? I'm kidding. No, we're not talking about relationships or anything here. Right now, I'm chatting on Twitch and I'm chatting on YouTube Live, and I guess I'm not going to go. Oh, I'm going to be late for a meeting. I'm 3 minutes late. Shanchan knows I'm late because he's hearing me on Discord. Shanchan, I'm going to be late because now there's so much activity. It did marry me. I got to know you first. You can't just get married like that. Come on. Don't mess with digital femme. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, Chat Kona. You want to see my real big sword? I love my sword. I'm just showing. First of all, I'm going to show you my dragon sword. You don't know how sexy I am. I love Twitch. Here's my... Okay, check this out. Check this out, dude that wants to marry me. And look, this is my dragon sword. It's very heavy. I don't walk out with it. I will one day. And look, I gotta keep like unscrewing it. And look, it is a sword. It's a little bit sharp, but I love swords. And I know, why am I talking about swords in an Overland channel? Well, the Overland Twitch... Oh, you're trying to be funny. No, don't be silly. Don't be gross. If you guys are starting to be gross on Twitch because you want to get a reaction from me, I'm just going to laugh, and I think you're going to be cute. Because, like, there's enough things in the world that trigger me anyway, like the Twitter DMs. Can I... Oh, the apart... No. You guys are funny. Check this out. If you guys don't behave, look. Be careful. This is a real tactical samurai sword. It's real, man. And look, it's got like a solid tang all the way down to the handle. I voted Trump, by the way. Oh, did you? Aw. Were you sad when he left? When they, you know what I mean? Did you want him to be, go for another thing? You want to be naughty? Oh, brother. Go ahead. Be naughty. You don't want to be... Twitch is like hilarious. Hey, are you guys on, do you guys have an Oculus? I'm talking to you guys on Twitch. It seems like, I feel like I've seen you guys in one of the VR chats. Yeah, I cried. You cried when you were in Oculus? Why? Best me up. I don't even know what that means. Oh, Lord. You guys, you better chill on Twitch, or else I'm gonna, you know what? Mommy's gonna send you to the corner. Ignacio Abella. Hi, Ignacio. Hi. So, I'm Digital Femme. And I was talking about OVR. Do you know what OVR.ai is? Were you here to ask questions about OVR? Because if you are, you better ask now. Not you better ask now, but go ahead and ask, and I'll see if I can quickly answer you. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. How, oh my God. Don't use that word. You know what? Just be you. I'm cool. That's just what makes this stream interesting. Speaking of live stream, oh, the VR crew. Oh, Chad Kona, are you on? Do you have an Oculus? Did I even ask you that? Wait, Meta Design is Chad Kona? I'm so confused. And didn't you give me your Oculus, what is it, your Oculus name so that we can like connect, which I totally forgot. I'm gonna have to go to my Twitter DM and get it again so I can add you as a friend. Yes, the OVR crew. I know you're part of the OVR crew. You're so good. What word? Oh, no. I'm not going to show you my nipples. Go online and Google nipples. You'll see all the nipples you can see. Liberty or death. We were all sad in America when Trump was gone. What's the Twitch? Oh, my Twitch name is... Oh, it's this. I'll show you. My Twitch name is Overland. I'll put it in. And it's funny. There's some really interesting things going on Twitch. Here's my Twitch. Where's my Twitch? It is Overland. It's Overland. That's Twitch. I think it goes like this. I think you go www dot. I know you don't need to use a W. Oh my God, Chan-Chan's waiting. Twitch.com/Overland. So Fortnite. Can we talk about Fortnite? There's this guy called Kaw, Kaw, and creates this really cool kind of like anime art, but not. And right now he is his works is being displayed in London, UK, at the Serpentine Museum, and he's replicating that in Fortnite. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So basically, I guess he wants to reach out to the Fortnite community, or he did a collab with the Fortnite with Epic Games, and yeah, so he's going to be showcasing. I think he's there right now in Fortnite from now till February 20th. So I think that's cool. Again, we're starting to see cross-platform use, like, and this is what was happening in Second Life back in 2005 or 2004 when they first came out. Whatever you were doing in the real life, you would integrate it into a 3D virtual world, which was Second Life back then in their Second Life metaverse. And we're seeing that already, so it's nothing new. So when the Sandbox announced that Snoop Dogg was going to be in... No, I'm actually Filipino. But I can make some Chinese stuff because my dad worked as a postal worker in Toronto, and there was a lot of Chinese, and he got like Chinese recipes. Anyway... Ignacio Abela. Oh, there you go. What do you know about the OVR profile in OpenSea? Oh, I'll tell you what I know about the open profile. Whoa, I almost fell off my bar seat. They're not really using it right now. I know that people in the community have, oh no, there are people that find OVR and then they're saying that they're hoping that OVR can integrate the NFT lands right directly to OpenSea. Well, the OVR marketing team heard it, understands it, but right now, when you bid on an overland and you own it, so that's kind of like considered light minted, but then when you sell it in the secondary marketplace, that's already hard minted, and you can take that and publish it in OpenSea. Did I answer that question right? Ignacio? Ooh, nice. What do you work as? What do I work as? I work as a digital femme. No, I work as I handle social media accounts. I kind of like work on digital engagement, like handling Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. So I kind of wanted an easy life. I used to be a trauma nurse in Houston, and I was like, hell no. No, I'm kidding. And I just love the digital stuff, the real narcotics. I just love everything digital. Like, I got drones. Look, I even got a little drone here. I got my Ray-Bans. I'm showing off now. This is me showing off. I just love gadgets. I just love the whole technical thing. I got my Ray-Ban Stories glasses there. And it's like the Wayfarer thing. Look at that. And then these two things are the camera and the video. Like I work online. Isn't that funny? That's kind of funny. I work online, and I just handle people's social media. I help with branding and stuff like that. So right now, when I'm on Twitch, I'm live streaming because I am digital femme. I tell people I'm in my happy place when I'm doing something digital. That's all. Oh, did I answer your question? Thank you. So Ignacio, just make sure you are following the OVR Twitter, because we always, and by me, I don't actually post the official announcements. Sometimes I do, but it's one guy that posts like the main Twitter posts, like the ones that have really good graphics and stuff. So he posts that to all the social media channels. Sometimes I post them. It depends. Like sometimes I'll get a telegram message saying, Carmen, can you please do this? And I'll create something and I'll do it. But mostly we have one person posting the corporate official, like where you have to plan it out kind of thing. Would I kiss you? Oh, brother, you're silly. Yes, I follow all the social media. Oh, cool. You know what's so funny? Oh, brother. I masturbate to VR porn like every other day. You know what? That's so true. Oh, LinkedIn is cool. You know, that's funny because what's your name? Rate me out of 10. I was just talking about the pornography, because when the internet became mainstream, it's funny, but it was the porn industry that took to the internet, that literally knew how to use the internet. And a lot of people back in the mid-90s didn't want to go to be part of an internet. They didn't want to have a website or be in the super information highway. That's what it was called back then. Because they said, well, why would we want to have a website when there was like everything on the internet is porn? But it's funny that you said that, because every time there's a technological something where you can interact with people, of course the porn industry is going to use it. And can you imagine, like, of course there's going to be VR porn. Like, I have an Oculus, and can you imagine like downloading whatever porn or whatever, or some, like, how they have those channels where the girl's talking into the camera and it's like she's talking to you. Imagine having that in VR, and I'm sure they have that. Like, that's great for people who like that stuff. And imagine AI too. I'm getting like spammed in my. Why did you ask if someone had an Oculus? Because I have an Oculus and I would love to like connect with more people on the Oculus. That's why. Liberty or death. I'm gonna keep saying that. That's why. So if you have an Oculus, oh my god, I have to like maybe hide this. Maybe this user keeps some. Wow, this whole live streaming thing on 2 channels is kind of neat, because you gotta like literally talk to 2 groups of people. Isn't that crazy? Oh, Chad Kona, bye. Let's get together in VR. Oh yes, okay. I'll go to my Twitter DM and Digital Femme, and then I'll add you, because I know you told me your profile account. Bye. Thank you, Chad Kona. Let's go back here. Ban this kids. Haha. Oh no. I mean, you know what? It's cool. It's a free. Don't get offended. Like, I'm not gonna get offended. I just really, you guys get to. I appreciate you guys coming on. I'm talking to people on Twitch now. I really appreciate you guys coming on and interacting with me. I think that's so super cool. The Real Narcotics and Rate Me Out of 10. No, mommy is nice. Oh, brother, we playing that mommy thing? That's so funny. And I don't even know if you could be a friend of mine and you're just trying to see how I handle like whatever chats. But it's cool. Like, I love being online and stuff like that. Whatever. Oh yeah, so let's talk about porn. About AI. Can you imagine you know how they have those robots, sex robots already? Right? Like legit, you can buy them. I think they're made in Japan or US. I don't even know, but they're women, and they cost like I think $5,000 or $7,000, and then they do all this stuff, and they look real, and they cost a lot. But can you imagine like an AI, like with like a robot / not photorealistic, like they're made out of silicone, their skin feels real and stuff like that, and they're AI. Like, haven't you seen that movie? What was it? Ex Machinima? What's that movie There's a bunch of movies where there are AI robots and they're girls. Look, do you know what I'm talking about? You might know me, honey. Oh, brother. Probably. I'm like only 20 years old. 20 years old? That's freaking old. I'm just kidding. So how you liking your 20s? You liking them really good? They're real narcotics? I can imagine myself. Oh, brother. I like that black top you got. What's the rest of your outfit? Oh, just like my normal black leggings. Black, black, black. Because it's so easy. I only have one load of laundry to do. I don't have to separate the whites from the darks from the colors. It's all just black. It's just like super, super easy. Have you seen the Vuzix smart glasses? You know what? I saw, Ignacio, I actually saw like articles about it. Can you remind me about it again? You want to look at it together? Let's look at it. It's not the Samsung one, is it? Hang on. The AR ones. Okay, hold on. Vuzix. Let me look it up. Vuzix stock. Okay, here it is. Let's go. I'm going to change scenes and we are going to look at augmented reality glasses, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? There it is. Except Vuzix ships to Canada. Woohoo! Oh, look. Meet Vuzix Shield, smart safety glasses for the connected workforce. Every time they say smart, I'm always wondering because smart doesn't mean AR, augmented reality. Let's just go. Oh my God, for a minute there, I thought she was the girl on the right side. I thought she was a much, 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 much prettier version of me. But this is so cool. See what Vuzix makes possible. Yes, definitely. You know what this is like? I actually wore glasses like this. It was by Microsoft, by GoldenEye. No, GoldenEye is that James Bond Nintendo or whatever game that I have as an emulator. No, not GoldenEye. I don't know, whatever. Let's see. The perfect balance of performance and comfort. Okay, Vuzix smart glasses gives you bright, honest to display, user-mounted, Zoom and WebEx. Okay, connect with us. Are they really VR though? Hang on. Let's go. Let's explore smart glasses together, shall we? Let's all learn something. And oh, look. Vuzix smart glasses. We're learning something. Okay. We're looking. Explore a suite of best in-class smart glasses. What can you do? Okay, I mean, I'm okay. Okay, let's see. It's a airplane engine. Okay, so it's a light that's used as a flashlight. She's running. She's got the map laid. Okay, that's it. That's the header image video. Gives you same thing. Okay, are they augmented reality? They have UV protection, waveguide optics, hands-free access to location data, remote support communications, and more. Cross-platform functionality, works with app-based software. Oh, okay, what's this? Oh, this is like, okay, I see. So these are the different styles of the Vuzix glasses. DisplayPort alternative mode. Oh, here it is. Secure enterprise AR solution built for wearability. So with the Vuzix M400C and the Vuzix M400. Okay, so when you get to but this is here, dedicated XR1 platform. I don't know, but it seems to me that when you get into the 4000 series, I said 400, when you get into the Vuzix M4000 series, that's when they start talking about AR. And I would love to know exactly what AR. But that's cool. Ignacio, where are you? There. I showed you. So we have to be careful. Let's not get too excited every time let's not get too excited every time mainstream talks about augmented reality glasses. Let's just wait and see what happens. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's the safest thing, because I know for me, I get easily excited. Like, oh my God, there's going to be this, there's going to be that. And sometimes articles are well written where it's clickbait, where it makes you think that the company's already has it. But then when you really fully read the article, there will always be a paragraph that says, this is just a prototype. The company does not have a working model, blah, 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 which this does not say that. Andy Peacock. This guy also has some reviews about the AR. Oh, does he? Okay, let's look at Andy Peacock. Let's look at, this is Andy Peacock on Twitter. Andy Peacock Twitter. I know there's many Andy Peacocks, but we'll never know. So this is here, guy with reindeer enter, no, game guy. Andy Peacock. Maybe he's the one. Let's open link in new tab. Andy Peacock tweets, retweets, nope. Andy Peacock 9 is a failure for media 20th anniversary. Maybe, oh, Guantanamo, no. Okay, maybe it's this Andy Peacock that I legit opened up. England, he's a bowling man. Is he the one? Here, let's do this. Andy Peacock, reviews AR. Oh, here it is. Oh, here we found it. Let's look at it. Is that this is, oh, okay, there's a drone. That's a drone. He's using a drone. I have to unmute this site, but I don't have desktop audio. Andy. Oh shit. Hang on. I gotta mute this now. Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna unmute. Oh, here it is. Oh, here you found it. And I'm gonna mute me here. There you go. Let's see what he says. I don't have desktop audio. Sorry, Steve. So sorry. I'm gonna switch the. Okay, here. Uh-oh. I wonder if I
can't
can.
stop thinking about what I saw a month or two ago when I went up to Rochester to interview Paul Travers from View6 Corporation. You can watch that interview here. But, even though it's a great product, it wasn't because of the blade, and the new upgraded blade has integrated speakers and an autofocus on the camera, and it's just a nice product. It wasn't that, or because of Paul's brother, Craig, who's a championship swimmer, took some parts from some of their glasses they were making and made swim goggles, View6 Swim, that lets you keep track of what you're swimming, how many laps, and also when you're bored, you can watch YouTube, you can watch Netflix, you can watch things on it. I mean, really fascinating business up there. But that's not what I keep thinking about. After the interview, when we were walking down the hall, Paul said, hey, you want to see something? And I went in, and he gave me the prototypes. They don't want me to show you kind of their testing rig for competitive purposes. But what I was looking at was the waveguides for these things.
See how it's floating right out in front of you?
And it's both eyes.
Right?
Oh my gosh. It's so much different than the blade because you trick your eyes into thinking it's there, which does something to your brain, but this is actually
It's
there.
right. You could reach out and touch it.
Oops. How do I hide this?
That's
Oh
really
my
nice. It's so
God.
much less distracting. Probably because it's just there.
What's he looking at?
Right? Isn't it comfortable?
Yeah, and you don't need to look at it if you don't want to look at it. It's a much more user-friendly design, not only aesthetically so that people don't know you're wearing them, but, well, I guess he can explain it so much more about what's going on inside in a second. But the fact of the matter is the blade has one projector that comes down in here, and it fools your eyes into thinking it's right out in front of you. These waveguides on these new glasses that are so amazing actually have two little ones, and they sync up to make it look like the image is right in front of your face. It's actually unbelievable. There's other benefits that Paul can tell you about now.
It's amazing. The displays in those glasses are 0.15 inches diagonal. They're like a grain of rice. That's how small they are. It's game-changing stuff. Because it's micro LED based, you only light up the pixels you want to use too. So if you got a little arrow going to the right, you're not drawing 2 watts of power. you're drawing literally 10 milliwatts of power, kind of a thing, to put that arrow up in front of you. I mean, these glasses give you an experience like a fighter pilot might get in the cockpit of his aircraft, or a high-end car with the heads-up display in the windshield, but it's in the glasses now. Our waveguides, these little tiny displays, the newest CPUs that are out there, these glasses are going to be slim and sleek. Well, maybe you can even show some folks a picture or two of it. But it is, I believe, the beginnings of the future of wearable tech.
These things are going to be game changers. I wore these around. People can tell you're kind of wearing something's going on when you put them on, and you kind of stand out. But these other ones, when they're dialed in and they look like they do in the video, you're going to be able to just comfortably wear them. And I've said it 1,000 times and nobody believes me, but reaching into your pocket to grab your phone to check something, or even look at your watch and scroll around on it to see what incoming messages there are, those days are going to be over within 5 years. I'm telling you.
I agree.
It's going to be as weird to reach into your pocket and look at your phone as dial a rotary phone. The information with 5G is just going to come to your face. It's going to come right in front of you, and you're going to be able to have it. Your brain will adapt to people that are around you and situations. It'll be a seamless integration of data and life.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So when he's talking about 5G, that's what they're rolling out, and they've been rolling that out for 2 years, about like 18 months. And I think when we talk about the metaverse and its usability and mainstream adoption, you're going to have a type of network that handles all that processing power. Even though data's in the cloud and stuff like that, you're going to still need something, because I know that there are people having issues just downloading the OVR app because of their network, right? And then they blame us. So it's all about not just the hardware, the software that's available for us to use these and have to have a really good user experience, but it's also, there's such an infrastructure that has to be, you need an infrastructure to support all these really great advanced technologies. Now, with that said, there's also controversy about 5G and how it is not really healthy. Like, this is not, I'm just saying, like, I'm not just gonna like promote one thing, even though it's just all about OVR, but I am as transparent as I can in terms of how I feel about, OVR, the project. However, there is controversy about 5G, and there have been medical research on how 5G has been affecting like our physiological or biophysical, like systems. And like, I don't know, like I have 5G. I have 5G on my phone, my router, my wireless router. Everybody said, a lot of people say if you're gonna have Wi-Fi, then hardwire it, like use an Ethernet connection, like an actual EJ cable or Ethernet cable, as opposed to Wi-Fi. But it's just the world we live in. I just had to throw that in because there are campaigns that want to shut down 5G or going after companies and the technology, because they're saying that, you just look it up on YouTube, 5G 5G disadvantages or 5G issues and stuff like that, or 5G conspiracy theories, like whatever, right? But in order to use these things and have a good user experience, you have to have the infrastructure in place. And
that's where we're going. I'm telling you, this thing has got me up at night from what I saw. You saw the reaction in the video from me, and it's a game changer. It is unbelievable what's going to happen now with true AR style glasses, really low on power. I'm telling you, the future is here, and I've seen it, and I'm excited about what I saw, and I can't wait to get a pair of these in my hands.
Okay, that's cool. That's so cool. I'm glad you shared that with us, Ignacio, about the AR on YouTube. Exactly.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Who's talking? Oh, is he still on? Oh, he is still on. Let me pause this.
And I can't stop thinking about what I saw.
Oh my God, this whole multitasking thing. What did you say? You said, but the fear of big changes is normal. It comes along with, yeah, that's so true. Because everybody feared the internet. Everybody feared social media. Oh my God, there were people that feared social media. Like There are people that didn't want to be on Facebook or Twitter or Snapchat, or it's all about getting the data. I knew friends that literally signed a petition. He gathered a bunch of my friends, and they wrote me an email telling me, I had a blog back then. I had a blog in 2005, and he was so worried for me because I was blogging and I had a podcast called Mondays with Digital Femme on Apple Podcast. It wasn't called Apple, but it was iTunes. I don't even know. But I had a podcast, and they were so afraid for me and scared that I was podcasting, saying that I was a nurse coming off a 12-hour shift in Houston, and how I, crossed the Memorial Hermann Park to my place. And he literally was worried for me, because he thought that, number one, somebody was kidnapping me, somebody would rape me, somebody would whatever. And okay, I'm like, so you know what I told him? I thanked him for being concerned for me, that I was online and I had a podcast in 2005. But then I said to him, hey, B, I'm going to call him B. I go, B, before anybody's going to want to do anything to me, why? I mean, I'm sure whatever, but there's a lot of things on the internet, that there are a lot of girls on the internet very willingly with their webcams, or even in real life, come on, it's fucking Houston, Texas, that guys can go and do things to. Like, why me? But that never happened. Lo and behold, it was 2005. We're in 2022 now. I've been remote working for like about 10 years on and off, and I'm still alive, man. I got my swords, right? So I don't know. I'm just saying. I know the world is really weird, but it's just so crazy. Like, people who put down Twitter, they're now on Twitter. People who put a certain generation who put down TikTok, now they're on TikTok. You know what I mean? Like, you have like grandmothers in TikTok, and they have like 50 million followers. I'm not kidding you. Just go on TikTok or Snapchat or whatever. You're absolutely right. Everybody's scared of big changes. And you know what? I just, like with Bruce Lee, go with the flow, man. I mean, go with the flow, but like, be self-aware, and what's it called? Try to develop emotional intelligence, and just be, I don't know, like, we have access to information, thank goodness. Thank goodness we don't live in China, but we have access to information. So we get to find the information we want, but you have to also be careful, because there's some information that people put out there that aren't really true. You know what I mean? Like, you have to just, I don't know, like, don't be those kinds of people that has things delivered to you. Like, I could say any shit to anybody. I could say this stuff. Maybe I'm making stuff up. How do you know I'm not making stuff up? How do you know? Well, do your research. The one thing I love about the internet, and I know some people don't like this, but I embrace it, it's that you have a digital history. Like, am I worried that I have a digital history, a digital footprint? No. Because if part of me was worried about using anything or anybody collecting my data, I mean, like, the only thing I don't want people to do is, like, hack into my bank accounts or my crypto wallet and take my stuff. And at the end of the day, is that really the worst thing that can happen to you in life? Like, just think about it. Like, think about it. I'm going to tell you a story, and I hope there are 4 viewers here, and maybe you're just hanging on and you're not listening anymore, but hopefully you need to hear this. I've come across an experience in my life where I learned where my true values were. And my true values were that friendship means more to me than money. I mean, you never know that until it tests you. And the reason why I say this is because I had the wonderful opportunity with working on projects with 2 friends. And, it was a learning experience for me. So they brought me into a project, and I did the best that I could without getting paid first. And number 1, they were friends. Number 1, I completely trusted them. And number 2, I really believed in their projects, right? So when you have those 3 going together, then of course knowing me, I'm just going to give my 110%. So to make a long story short, there were things that happened to my two friends slash project partners, that the funds that they were going to get from other entities, because that's how the startup worlds work, they did not get, and it was beyond their control. And so I ultimately did not get paid for the projects that I did. And I'm not kidding you. Between the two projects that I did, the total amount I would have gotten was $10,000 Canadian. And that's a lot of money. And you will say, how could this have happened to you? Well, anyway, just know that it was definitely an emotional process for me, because what that did, they didn't do it to me. I chose, number one, to want to be involved. I chose to start on this project. You had to be there. It was a very timely thing, and I knew that, they told me that I sent them an invoice. I sent them a spec, like a spec sheet of what I could do, my deliverables and how much it was going to cost, and they said, "Oh yeah, we got approved." And then I said, okay, fine. And there was one project where I literally didn't sleep for about 72 hours because that's what it required. Because I get so strong on and focused that I just go, 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 go. But there were two friends that they didn't pay me. And did I go through anger? Absolutely. I even told one friend slash worker partner that I was going to go and do legal stuff. I actually messaged him on Facebook, and I said, if I don't get paid blah 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 at a certain date, I'm going to have to take legal action and take you to like whatever court. And he didn't answer me. And the other person, you know what, one of them ghosted me. And that was fine. And I was like, so it took literally maybe 3 years. And what I realized was, well, I didn't have the money, and I didn't want to hold on to anger. Being angry is not a good thing, even though you wouldn't think so, because it seems like I love being angry on my live streams because I'm always like, "Rah!" Well, that's fine, right? But really, I'm centered. I'm just a human being, a three-dimensional human being, 3D dimensional human, so I get to react like a human. But spiritually or energetically, I'm good. So my point is that I reached out to one of my friends that ghosted me, and I sent him a message, and I said, hey, look, I miss you. I never had a romantic affiliation with him. He was just a really good friend. I said, look, I miss you. I miss our chats. I just want to connect with you again. And I said, moving forward, I just want to get back to a place where we were before. I'm not going to bring up anything in the past. And I didn't even say, you owe me money. I didn't even say that. I just said, I'm not going to bring up anything in the past. I still want you in my life. And then he messaged me back, and then now we're friends. And it was so great because I was able to bring him into another project. And with my other friend that owed me $7,000, or their company, no way, man. I understood it wasn't his fault. Although the person I was, my boyfriend at the time knew my situation, and he was very, very angry. And he was angry at the fact that, number one, I wasn't paid. Number two, he felt that I wasn't demanding that I should get paid. And he would, every time something would come up, he would always say, so did you get paid yet? So did you get paid yet? And it was always a reminder to me that I didn't get paid. And I had to deal with that shit. And I just wanted to be how I wanted to deal with it. But to be living with somebody that always asks you, oh, so did you get paid yet? Oh, they don't respect you. Oh, this and that. Oh, you're weak. Then he called me weak 3 times in our relationship. I went on with him for years. He said, oh, you're weak. No, I'm not fucking weak. This is just how I choose. I'd rather choose people are more important than money. And that is why I'm saying, I know why I was saying something, but now I forgot. Something at the end of the day, this whole crypto, I know what, privacy, yeah. In terms of privacy and having a digital footprint in history, the only thing I'm really concerned about is, I guess, money, but really, should I be? maybe the other thing I'm concerned about is some people coming in like murdering me or whatever. And if I get murdered, I'm not saying here's an open call to murder me. Absolutely not, because I got my swords, right? If you guys are coming on, like, hey, dude, I got my fucking sword. So I'm just saying. But it's not an open call to do anything. But it is what it is. I'm gonna choose not to get angry, and I just want to live my life. So if I'm going to continue live streaming, I've been on the internet since when the internet became a mainstream. I even fucking remember learning HTML. Now you don't even have to use HTML. You just go on in Squarespace, and please don't use Wix, and if you do, that's okay. But there are backends where you just drop, plug and play, drop designs, move fonts and stuff like that. MailChimp does it, and literally everything is built for you. But I literally learned OG HTML days. It was really ridiculous. So yeah, this whole privacy thing and being online, I think it's amazing. I met so many people online ever since I left nursing. And I didn't leave it because I wanted to. I left it because I believed in Second Life, so I moved to Germany because I was going to partner up with somebody that we were going to build 3D spaces in Second Life, because we believed back in 2007 when I moved to Frankfurt that virtual presence was the next phase of a 2D website, right? So I moved to Germany for that. And then I got involved in the 3D printing. And then I remember, I think I said this in my live stream, there was a Ronan and Marcus and I, and we formed a little startup group. And we literally went to different, 3D printing and manufacturing companies in Germany or Frankfurt. And we pitched them an idea of a 3D printing cafe. Because back then in Second Life, you can create any type of content, furniture. You could create anything in Second Life. Right? Any 3D object, anything in Second Life, flower, furniture, you got it. And Ronan, my friend, he created a script where you can export your objects, your creations in Second Life, and import them into a 3D printer. I forgot what file that is. STL file, oh my God, I can't remember. And we were pitching this because we believe that the future would be people would create their own content and then create them through 3D printing. That was in 2009. And no, there was only one company called 4dconcepts.de that liked the idea, but they were going to China for a conference and they said they'll get back to us, but then they never did. So now there are 3D printing cafes, but we had that idea in 2009. You know what I mean? Now it's whatever. So, oh my God, I don't even know why I'm talking about this. Why am I even talking about Frankfurt? Anyway, that's it. Shanchan's been waiting for me for 44 minutes now. But he's used to this. Whatever. We're going to work when we work. We're literally almost always working whatever this is. And he knows. He's the one that actually encouraged me to live stream. I remember I was saying something oh, I'm not even online anymore. And then he said to me, why don't you just live stream? You should just live stream how you used to before. And I go, yeah, but... And he goes, no. He goes, just literally put on your camera and people just can watch you remote working like you used to do. And I go, oh, yeah, that's right. So thank you, Shanchan, for supporting my need to be digital in some way, which is kind of weird. It really is. I actually reached out to the my Luca in OVR, and I asked him. I said, "Hi, Luca." I said, "What did I say?" I go, "I'm lonely." I go, "I wish we could I wish the OVR team could work remotely, co-working in audio." And then I kind of said, "Can we set something up?" And then I go, "It's not mandatory that we all are there, but it's nice to just have." To know that everybody else is there and if we can talk to somebody and it's not just through chat. And then he said yeah, he really liked that idea. So then maybe we'll figure that out. I think that would be really cool because, I don't know. I think the OVR team is really starting to be like family to me. I've never really, wait a minute. It was Luca, David, Diego, Lydia. So there was 4 people that I really spoke with, visually, on Google Chat with the OVR team, and I just really like them. Mind you, David is really quiet. He's this is just my opinion. My first impression of David was, he's just thinker, quiet, assessing. He's more like I don't know, David, if you ever watch this, but I did have a meeting with Diego and David, and
It's 4:46 p.m. Time to start wrapping up your workday and plan for dinner.
thanks, Google. And Diego, I did most of the talking because I was like pitching them, showing them something, and then Diego and I were talking, and then David was just like quiet thinking, and then Diego and David would talk, and I don't know, I just like you see a lot of you see a lot of, I don't know, I think you see a lot of Diego going to being interviewed on YouTube and stuff and going to the events, but I feel that both of them equally go to different meetings for partnerships and collaborations with different companies. So they kind of like do this, right? They're like they conquer. They're both of them are conquering like different avenues and areas. And I was gonna say that I see Diego more involved with front facing for the company, but that's not true because David does a lot of interviews as well. I guess it just depends on their time and their schedule. And yeah, so my point is with David, that was my first impression with him. But then we have this other communication channel where I needed something from him, like access to their YouTube. And it was a security thing, so it was his phone number, it was his YouTube account through Gmail. And I had messaged him, and then he messaged me back, and then we were, thank you, Ignacio. Yeah, I'll be, you know what, it'll be, viewers will come as they view. I don't really promote it. Like I could promote it on Twitter, but I just like to come on to see who comes on. I just love that. I love like things growing organically. You know what I mean? I'm really in my happy place. And I'm really so grateful that you did come on, like Liberty or Death or Chad Kona and you and Ibrahim coming on YouTube to ask me questions, and Hexagonaut, and then Mr. Leproprio here on Twitch. I just like that. I think it's so cool that I've never met any one of you, and yet you guys take the time just to come and watch and out of your day. Like, time is very precious. Time is very precious, whether people know it or not. And maybe they're not cognizant of where they spend their time. Like, I know for one, sometimes I get caught up in TikTok. Sometimes I need to go to sleep. After I've done for the day, I'll go to sleep, but I'll still be on my mobile phone, and I'll be looking through TikTok for about an hour and a half, and it's really crazy. But that's how I chose to spend my time, whether I realize it or not. But then, with that said, some of the TikTok stuff makes me happy. Like, it's funny, I laugh, and there's a lot of TikTok accounts that are very, very informative. Very informative. And I learn from that, and I love it. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time out and just, like, I guess, listening to the shit that I say and just hanging in there, because sometimes, like, good luck if you can keep up with me. Like, because I talk like all over the place. I'm sure that there are some people that just do not would like how I speak because I'm all over the place. And these are the people that want like reporting. Like, hi, my name is Digital Femme, and welcome to this Twitch stream. If you are interested in metaverses, NFTs, and augmented reality, and especially learning about the OVR.ai project, then this is the channel for you. So today we are going to talk about non-fungible tokens, otherwise known as NFTs. And you said, they want that kind of promoting thing. And I kind of want to do that in my YouTube channel, but I noticed that I've been getting lazy. And by lazy meaning, there's a lot of hours just editing a video down to 10 minutes. Like, literally, the videos that I do, they would be like maybe an hour and 20 minutes of recording. Then I would like to edit it down to 10 preferably, maybe 6, 4, 5, or 13 minutes. That takes a long time. And I don't want to do that anymore. So the reason why I'm live streaming, and then I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to live stream to YouTube, is because to have that interaction and to just so YouTube knows that I'm alive without having to have a dedicated time editing, and I could just be talking away, because honestly, I would just love to get paid and talk like this, blah, 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 And speaking of getting paid to talk, for some reason, somebody reached out to me from London, UK. Well, there is a London, Ontario, and Canada, but there's a company reached out to me in London, and they were looking for guests for a Metaverse panel for a client in Dubai. And yeah, they reached out to me and they said they did research and they watched my YouTube videos. Like, see, I was online, so talking about the metaverse since 2005. So they said that their team researched, and then they said that my name came up on the top of their lists and said, like, yeah, she's the one that we want for this panel. So I think the panel is going to be in February. We're going to record in February, and it's for this company that's creating a digital city in Dubai. And it's perfect. You know why? Because it's like, if this company is creating the first digital city in Dubai, oh my God, that's OVR. I mean, continue creating your digital city, but when you create your digital city, please make sure you own the overland layer over that digital city. So it's perfect. Like, to me, I love, thank you, universe. It's like everything is just coming together. Like, literally, the way I won that NFT Paris ticket. And then, you know, my friend from Paris wanted to go and he saw that I won it and I was able to give it to him. And then I found out that he's the chief technology officer of this company in Paris that does augmented reality for sporting teams and events. Like, it's like the universe is just bringing me people who could use the internet. Do you know what I mean? Oh, somebody's messaging me something about something. I saw a message somewhere and I kind of saw my name. It's funny, I get these notifications, but I can't read everything because I have a ring light here and the width of the ring light covers some of the messages. So it comes and goes and I can't see everything. Anyway, I've been talking for over 52 minutes from the time I said I was going to meet and do some. Speaking of which, I'm going to show my big face. Oh, see, you could tell it's glitchy, and I gotta check something here on Twitter. Hang on, everybody. Okay, wow. Again, thank you, universe. There are no DMs. I love it. Wow. So with that said, thank you so much. If you are watching this on YouTube, I should have said it earlier, do consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel, because I really want to do more serious videos that are not 2 hours long and that are 10 minutes long and that talk about OVR and other metaverses out there and the devices and, you know, all the stuff that I just talk about, but more focused on technology aspect, and especially how technology relates to, like, us as humans, our behavior, our quality of life and stuff like that. And if you are watching on my Twitch, thank you for staying on. And a shout out to my 2 new people who came on The Real Narcotics and rate me out of 10. I'm going to check out your live streams and see if you guys are just like, if you guys are for legit real. And maybe I will follow. If you guys followed me, then I will follow you. How's that? Okay. So good night, everybody. I got to go now and switch gears and meet Chan, who's already on Discord, just working away. So I don't have an ending, but I do have an ending. Wait for it. I gotta find it. Oh my God, here's the ending. Bye, thank you.